party at my house tonight. Everyone who's anyone in LA is gonna be there. I'm extremely rich. Hey girl, welcome to my house party. It's a giant mansion, baby. Don't slip on all my money. Yeah, there's a lot of models and some supermodels too. Don't touch my diamond fridge, it costs more than the country of Peru. Seduction is like a game of chess, and I'm the queen. Wait. Can't stop, won't stop, dancing deep into the night. It's a mansion party. Know that tiger's super tight. And if you're feeling naughty, we'll smoke champagne by candlelight. It's a mansion party. And later on the panda fight. You've really got to agitate the pandas to get them engaged in combat. They're very docile by nature. I laced their bamboo. Hey girl, heard you couldn't find the dance floor. Just walk right past the garden, go through the Spanish-French doors, turn right at the 7th bathroom, then a left at my laser car. You can ride my purebred stallion. If you hit my mode, you've gone too far. Take an upside down left at the MC Escher stairs. Okay, we're almost halfway there. Can't stop, won't stop, dancing deep into the night. It's a mansion party. I bought a yacht just for tonight. And if you're feeling naughty, we'll smoke champagne by candlelight. It's a mansion party. Now let's watch two pandas fight.
Murdering the guests! Oh, it's last week all over again. Let's get the hell out of here!
by lightning doesn't give you any powers. They caved my head in with a pipe and beat me for several hours. But as I lay there half conscious, with my nuts exposed to air, I looked up to the blackened sky and said an ancient prayer. Lord, if you're there, please infuse my nuts with the power of 1,000 suns. Holy shit, you're real? Let there be thunder and lightning! Acorn shot from the tree of life. Thunder and lightning! High voltage nerves lighting up the night. Mighty balls gifted from Odin's house. Thunder and lightning! Suck 'em!
R we live? Yes, we are live. Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Wednesday stream, where today, with our OBS rebuilt and ready to go, we'll be taking it nice and light and easy and hopping back in to a definitely flawless, perfect, amazing 3 rounds of Deep Rock Galactic. Well, I will beat the hardest difficulty on every map without a single loss. See if I don't. But, before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are the rest of your week shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I just recently started talking with a couple of people. I might have something special coming up for you guys. It's looking like it'll be next week if it happens, but ooh woo. Are y'all ready to meet all of the wonderful cat girls I'm meeting on Reddit? Because I'm super excited to introduce them to all of you. Oh man, how are y'all doing? Nah, you've done it with your stream friends. It's on like pro. Yeah, no, I didn't realize until I typed it out. I don't think I've ever made that joke because I don't know. I don't normally just unprompted say we are so back. That's like such a thing like one of my friends says, and then I'll just like unconsciously repeat it. But after repeating it a few times, I just started, instead of saying so back, I've just been saying we are so back. As in the crocodile god, you know, from Egyptian mythology. So one of you was like, oh man, we are so back. I'm like, yeah, we are so back. Cat girls. Eric, you need car ears as well then? I think you mean cat ears. We could put those on. I mean, VTube Studios, like, that's like the one thing this bitch is prepped for, isn't it? 1 second. Yeah, like we got black cat ears, we got blanket cat ears, we got banana ears, we got yellow cat ears, we got cat tails. We got a lot of cat ears, honestly. There's a flower hat? Wait. When did we get a flower hat on VTube? Well, that's not the right layer for that. Is there... Alright, now I gotta see if I can get this flower hat to work. Hold on a second. Wait. Is there, like, an in-between? Because that's obviously made to go in between layers? But can you do that? Wait, hold on a second. Hey! Fucking get it, chaotic. Gigantify! Oh shit, right! I almost missed a Gigantify. 1 second. 1 second. All of you, calm down. Hold on. Alright, so we need a Gigantify. The only fucking emote y'all ever choose. That's not true. There's 2 of them y'all like. There you go, Rye. I did not misspeak car ears. A car where each ear should be. Beep beep. Subaru. Beep beep. If I select this, I could do order. Hit pin. What if I put it... Okay, what happens if I put it on this... Oh, well, I can't put it on the same layer as the model. So I can only put it in front or behind. If I do behind, yeah, it'll do this. Yeah, I don't know how this flower hat's supposed to work, because that's clearly artistically made to be... have the front lip go in front of your head and the back lip go behind, but that's not how layering on VTube Studio works. That's not how this works at all. Got my hair re-dyed, Eric? Ooh. You re-up the old color, or... Oh, wait, we got horns now? When did they add horns? Sorry, I'm looking at, like, VTube stuff, and there's, like, actually quite a few new items they've added that I haven't seen. Alright, whatevs, we putting that away. But what you touch up with? What color is your hair now, Rye? So, how have y'all been? Have y'all been surviving the fucking heat wave? I sent it in art? Oh! Ooh. Am I about to get a fucking IRL pic of someone? Oh, god damn! That's a nice color. Shit. I do like me almost. I don't know what it says about me. I do like almost any shade of red in hair. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm a big fan of reds getting into hair. You know, I don't think I've ever been a huge fan of like blues or greens or purples for hair dye. I'm pretty okay with. I'm like good with any of the natural hair colors. Also, I like white. I like pure white. There's something about pure white that's also vibes. But then any shade of red, I also tend to be a fan of. But I don't know. I don't know what that says about me. I'm looking forward to a long weekend. Do you got a long weekend, Richard? Wait, is there a long weekend? Wait, it's July. Wait, the 4th. Is the 4th, like, a thing? It's supposed to be hot pink? No, I'm picking up on it being pink. I'm just including pink in the shades of red, you know? I'm including pink in the reds. I'm not that colorblind, don't worry. So I take it you don't do a bleach and then dye? That's just too much effort to go through. I had to dye my hair once for a play I was in high school, and they didn't offer to pay for it, so I didn't bleach and dye either, so I just dealt with the weird toning stuff that my own darker hair color did to it. But yeah, I know for people that are really going for the colors, you do a bleach and dye. And then Junie does a dye, and then fucking, I don't know, has it always been a thing? Like, her style, the style of like the dark roots, you know? Because honestly, I fuck with it. I'm a big fan. The first time after she dyed her hair that we were hanging out IRL and I saw kind of the roots popping up, I remember her saying, I don't know, I feel like with how quickly my hair grows, this is just gonna keep happening. And I was just like, I don't know, I kind of fuck with it. I think it looks fucking awesome. And then I know it fucking grew on her too, and now she like does it intentionally. Oh, gotcha. Normally I do, but I could only afford the box dye since I have to save money for for my holiday Friday. Ooh, Friday. Everybody getting big fucking 4th of July plans. Hell yeah, get it, y'all. Fucking tear that shit up. Go wild. Go ham. Go stupid with it. Also, I'm sorry, looking at this photo, I'm terribly sorry to point this out, but you might have stained that shirt. I'm sorry, I glanced back over, and I'm looking at the collar where the ponytail hanging down. I'm like, oh no, wait. Ooh, that might be a little stained. Big plans? No. I plan to sleep. Richard, I've got horrible news. With how big of a city that... Oh, well, if it's tie-dye anyway, that's a good choice. That was a good dye shirt choice. No such thing as staining a tie-dye shirt. I have horrible news. I don't think the city you're in is gonna let you sleep, Rich. I think that city's gonna be noisy as hell for 4th of July. In one way or another, I think it'll be noisy as hell. Oh man. Oh yeah, the fireworks are obnoxious. I figured. I don't got any plans. Oh man. Should I? Well, if it's Friday, I was already planning on streaming, but I don't know, I could do some sort of event stream. Maybe? What would I do for like a 4th of July event stream? Especially on short notice. I'll think on that. I'll see if I can think up anything. I would hate to do, if that's Friday, I would hate to do something that isn't gaming, because that'll delay my reattempt to see if my PC reset fixed everything that was causing crashes for the altars.
It's almost time for every American's favorite game. Was that fireworks far away or a gun close by?
Are you sure that was the right order of those? Because I'm sorry, if the fireworks far away sound like a gun close by, I feel like you haven't heard a gun close by before. Listen, I grew up hunting, going to like firing ranges and shit with my dad. Like, a gun close by is not something you should be mistaking for a firework far away. I mean, more handguns? I maintain what I've said. Listen, you want to mistake a gun close by for a firework close by? All right, if you haven't heard a lot of guns before, that's your prerogative. If you want to mistake a gun far away for fireworks close by, that's pretty accurate, honestly. That's probably going to be pretty accurate. You can't do it the other way around. If you're doing it the other way around, you're going to get yourself into trouble at some point. Oh, man. I've not heard any near me. I'm lucky. Okay. Funny thing is, I'm in the UK, but people just consider it Firework Day 2.0. There's been fireworks all week for me. Listen. Then it might have been UK we got this from. It might be the UK we got this from. But I was just going to say, Americans celebrate Cinco de Mayo, dude. We're not going to criticize you for celebrating 4th of July. People around you might take it a little weird, but us Americans understand. If there is someone else's holiday that gives you an excuse to drink, blow something up, and wear a silly hat, we will take it. We will take that in stride. Just make sure you're wearing an Uncle Sam hat when you're doing it. Hi, Ultima. How you doing, my guy? How's your week been? You been surviving the heat wave? I heard a few of you got rain recently. I remember a friend of mine telling me that because of all the heat waves, you were likely going to see a lot of thunderstorms rolling through the U.S. here. But I don't know. I haven't heard anyone talk about any crazy-ass lightning storms, you know? I live by some old money rich people. They take any opportunity to have a party. As would I, sir. As would I. If I was rich, I'd buy a big ass place, like a place that's more comparable to like an inn or something, and I would be constantly trying to get all of my friends to have parties there, and I would just be siphoning party energy like a wealthy parasite. I've fired a lot of guns and handguns from inside. Sound like large fireworks from far away. Really? If you're inside and they're outside. I don't know. I find guns tend to be a little bit louder than fireworks to me. Alright. I'm in the West Midlands. When don't the yobs down here want to make... What the fuck is a yob? Is that an actual term or is that a misspell? Hold on. Google. Yob? Question mark? A rude, noisy, and aggressive young person. Informal, British. Thank you, dictionary. Thank you for explaining it to me that way. A rude, noisy, and aggressive young person. Informal, British. Oh, fuck. That's good. That's pretty solid. Okay. I'd commission so much art if I was rich. Hell yeah, Sour. Spread the wealth around. Fucking do it. I only know they're old money because their back garden is the length of the road by me and the width of a big shop. Yeet. Yops. Of course it's British. Of course it's British. Come on, listen to that sound. Does that sound like an American slang term to you? A yob? No. Like, I don't know the proper way to word this, but yob is too rounded of a sound to be American slang, right? It starts yob. It's too, like, round all the way around, you know? Because even YOLO's got kind of that, like, chunk, even though that's got some of the similar sounds. I just, it does not sound like American slang, even slightly. Oh, I was on Twitter today when I saw another VTuber posting about a chat she was having with someone where she got old, and I was laughing my fucking ass off. Because someone was like, oh god, I'll see if I can pull it up. I should be able to since I reacted to it. Hold on. Wait, who's this? Robin Creates likes 4 of your posts. With a name like Robin Creates, I'm gonna guess you make, Oh, yeah. Okay. No, thank you. I do not need any emotes, my guy. Let's see here. Okay, here it is. Let's see. So apparently my HG is in a relationship from a guy whose family created the Dole brand. And then she had asked her friend, what's an HG? And they're like, oh, right, you're old. Well, an HG is my homegirl. You know, my homie, who is a girl. So we call them homegirl. And I couldn't resist. And I immediately commented to the part that's like, well, HG is a homegirl. You know, my homie, who is a girl. So we call them a homegirl. And I just commented, no! You didn't call them your homegirl. You called her HG. If you had said homegirl, everyone would have understood what you were talking about, but you didn't. You said HG instead of homegirl. I have not heard it shortened as home HG before. Me neither. You don't need to shorten everything. Is this a Zoomer thing, or is this just a dumbass thing? I'm sorry. Don't take slang like homegirl and go, shit, that's a bit long. She's my HG. Oh, God. Listen. Maybe it's because I'm an... Is it an HGTV? I'd lean more on the dumb thing. Very likely. But I do know, like, just more and more acronyms keep coming out, you know? And I'm just like, part of me is like, why the fuck are the kids inventing new acronyms at this point? Listen, I know why Talk to You Later got shortened into an acronym. I know why LOL came out as an acronym. I know why people started doing elite speak. And let me tell you, the kids of today are not being charged by the letter. When I was a kid, like fucking elementary school, maybe even a little earlier, honestly, when you were texting, your phone plan charged you per character. So you stripped out all the unnecessary bits. You are not typing out FOR. You're putting the number 4 in there. You're not typing out YOU. You're putting a letter U in there. Because they're charging you by the letter. You need to use a word that's really big? Oh, fuck that noise. I'm gonna find the dumb caveman way to type that. But for some reason, the kids are, I don't know if they're jealous because they don't get to invent good acronyms for a real reason anymore. Listen, y'all, you guys gonna invent totally new words and you're allowed to use more characters. Like, hell, skibbity is now a thing people say, and that's scat noises. In both ways. Yes, pun intended there. Skibbity is scat noises, pun intended. So, like, come on, stop doing, don't do the letters. Don't do the letters, please. Just, you have all the sounds to make brand new slang terms with. Just do that. Have fun. You have more freedom than we did when we were originally texting. So make use of that freedom. Be more creative. Was that actually someone or a bot? No, it was a friend of somebody. She did her post. If you want, I'll drop the... 1 second. I'll drop the tweet on the Discord. Dude, I'll put it in memes. Yeah, if y'all want to cross-reference. She also didn't know what company Dole was, and that was wild. I was not on her side for that one. My condolences as a former Hull resident, I can understand. I have not heard it shortened as HG before. I mean, you know. My favorite acronym joke is that I'm not sure what is HD, but I got 80 of them bitches. Do you remember the call names? So you had to use the call names? You wouldn't spend money when you needed your parents? No. I honestly... Nah. I would just text single letters. Listen, if I needed my parents for something, it would basically be you just texted a letter. Because I think we had a plan that if your message was like under 5 characters, you didn't get charged for it or something. So you would just figure out, yeah, if I Mom, if I unprompted text you an H, I need you to come pick me up. I think it's partially because of text limits on social media sites. I don't think so, because social media sites keep expanding their text limits. And like, unlike Blue, what do they call the X subscription at this point? I don't know. Whatever it is, when you get the check mark, don't they even increase your character limit? So I don't know. And I don't think people are typing out messages where they're needing to save the characters of Homegirl to start typing HG instead. Who the fuck be spending money on Twitter? I mean, one second. Junie, do you have the check mark? Junie doesn't have the check mark. I would, you know, fucking full props to Junie. Holy shit. All right, does Mata have it? Yeah, she does. Okay. For real, why would you spend money on there? Because you make money on there, you know. I think for anybody who's making money off of like content creation, like as their main gig, it's like I understand why you would buy the boost, essentially, the booster pack of Twitter. It's like, but if not, then you know. I respect people more for not having the check mark. Nah, no. I'm absolutely floored and amazed by Junie's ability to not run with it. But it's like I understand if like you're fully running your business off that shit, then it's like, I don't like the idea of giving them money, but like you sort of get it, you sort of get it. Hey, Dullahan! How's your fucking week been, dude? You been keeping yourself safe in the heat waves? I don't even know if you're in an area that's been affected, but enough places have that I could just broadly throw that out there. From like the 30 artists that I've seen try it, every single one has said that it doesn't actually help you out and can actually hurt you. Fair enough. Fair enough. What? No! Shit! Right, I was playing around with, like, the different ears and shit. Alright, we can put that away. We can put that away. Oh god, I was setting up today and did another quick little edit. So here's a funny thing. Because of how I have to set up my camera on my double monitor to have it as in the middle as possible. So I've got 2 monitors, right? You know what? Let's have some fun with this. Oh shit, now I can add in, let's see here, non-game capture. So we're gonna do a window capture. We'll do I don't know, we'll just call this art. One second. I see the first time chatter thing, but I have something in front of me. I'm sorry, I can't see who you are. Forgive me. I'll read off who you are in a minute, please. All right, we'll do this. We'll just do file new. Okay, cool. So in my setup, this is the wrong layer. Oh yeah, that's definitely the wrong layer. All right, so we're gonna grab this, put this down into non-game video. There we go. So with my setup, I got like 2 what's this color? There we go. I've got my 2 monitors, right? And they're sitting right next to each other. And then because I'm sitting here, and let's see here, over here we have OBS. So we've got, let's see here. This right here, this is y'all. And this is me. Yeah. This is OBS. This is it. Then over here we have the fucking game, Deep Rock, Galactic, pew pew pew, explosion, blah blah blah. And right here, I have my little looks at me. Leo looks at the horrible human face and projects it here. So I put it right there, like as in the middle as I can, but it's still technically a little to the left. And most of the time, I'm looking a little to the right to look at chat, right? So when I first reset up my VTube studio, I forgot to recalibrate the camera, but then I sat down and just kind of moving around a bit and noticed that I kept looking like I was always like had my head cranked off in this direction. So actually, for y'all who want to know a bit of the magic, when I calibrate the camera, I actually look up just slightly to the right and calibrate that as what is straight on, so that my character is actually favorited a little over to the right, so that I can look to the right. So like here, I'm looking way off to the right side of the monitor. That's how I get my character to look right. And then when I'm looking at where chat is, which is to the right of center, you can see I look like I'm looking straight on. And then when I look at the game, it's very slightly left of center. So I just remembered that when I sat down this morning. And I just wanted to give you guys a peek behind the curtain, just to show you a little bit of what the Wizard of Oz does. Hey, but hello first time chatter, Cogs in Motion. Good fucking name. Makes me think a little like Mechanicus vibey, but how you doing? Hey, new here, seen your clips, excited to see your stream going forward. Well, fucking hell yeah, my guy. Welcome. Hi, I'm Eric. Yes, that one. I'm a pudgy little tardigrade who likes to play video games. And today we are hippity hopping back into a game that we've been hunting down achievements in, to my horrible embarrassment, because they just recently added a bunch of achievements that don't unlock for a few months. But I'm still gonna knock out the few achievements that I can do. How you doing, my man? Man, been there. May God have mercy on your soul, right? Wait, I'm playing some Guilty Gear, but life had other plans. And I'm praying to the porcelain throat. What did you do, Rye? What did you do to yourself? Rip, that's never fun. I will beg to differ. I've already told you guys my constipation story, so I'm just gonna say, there are times when being allowed to pray at the porcelain throne can be very freeing. It tends to come with the relief of stomach pain, though. Eric just breaks the fourth wall when talking to us. Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking about it. I thought you guys might appreciate the fact that when I'm looking straight forward at the camera, I am looking at you guys, because I'm looking at the words in chat, and oh shit! Cogs Emotion, thank you for the fucking sub! And the gifted sub? What the fuck? Stop that! You just got here. You don't know if you like me yet. Don't do multiple subs. Hold on. If you want to be free of the ads, I get you, but hold out, my guy. Hold out. Wait, I might scare you off first. And chat is actually doing something. So, Cogs in Motion. I'm terribly sorry, but V has redeemed something on your behalf. So I have a question for you, and I'm going to need you to answer, and you don't get any context, okay? Do you want vanilla or deep? Your two options are vanilla or deep. As V has redeemed something on your behalf, it's going to happen, but you get a choice, right? Deep. Most common. When I actually tell people what it is, vanilla happens a lot more. When I give zero context, deep happens a lot more, and I have no clue what the fuck that's for. But either way, Cogs in Motion. I simply must say, and officially welcome. You can thank V for that one. For some reason, my chat wants me to throw that at every fucking newbie who gets in. I think they call it a vibe check or something. I call it them trying to scare people off so they get me to themselves. Alright.
You guys,
What?
we should fucking suck his dick.
Fuck! Fuck off, Richard! You son of a bitch! You gotta pass that vibe check. Alright. Where did we leave off? Okay, last time we were playing, we knocked out Crystalline Caverns, and we got the Magma Core. So now we can hop down to Hollow Bow, or Salt Pit, or Azure. I think I like just kind of doing... Oh, I don't think I can do Azure. Yeah, I need 64. We have 61. Can I do Salt Pits? Okay, I could do Salt. So I need to make sure I get at least 3 of these. If I win, that's 1. If I win, that's 1. So I need at least 1 more from one of these. So that's the 4 acid weapons. Ooh, 4 plasma weapons. So maybe I attempt the salt pits first? Yeah, I think I'm going to do an attempt on the salt pits first, and I'll try to force out the 4 plasma weapons. Because if we just do the 4 plasma weapons and get the completed dive, and we get the other complete dive, then we've unlocked tier 5 for the last map. We're good. We don't need to worry too much about anything else. Deep Rock Freak here. Have you played Survivors? Or are you just a classic Deep Rock Galactic fan? I haven't actually played the game in a while. I did do a few runs live on stream before, but most of that, I think I've just done it for a chill out game. Did you see the latest update that came out? You hyped for all the new achievements they released? Don't worry, I was 3 achievements away. I was just 3 achievements away from having every achievement. Wait, no, wait. That doesn't work. Wait, no, that gun... To go 4 plasma, that gun doesn't work, right? What? I might need help on this one. What starting weapons can go plasma? You can go acid, you don't go plasma. Alright, this turret can go plasma. The Warthog? So either of these. Well, this is a class I have a good level up on, right? I've got tier 3. I've got nothing on this one. Alright, so yeah, we can do maintenance worker. So we need to get the overclock plasma turret. There's also the breach cutter is a default plasma weapon. There's the carbine is a default plasma weapon. There's the shard refractor, which is a default plasma weapon. And there's also a pistol. Do we know which of those? Well, if it's either of these, then it will have to be the engineer. So I imagine no matter what, I should be offered it. I haven't at all. Been super hyped for the RimWorld's latest DLC. Oh! What's new? Essentially just, they're doing a few quality of life changes, you know? The main thing they're doing, though, is they're adding in a bunch of achievements for the, the mastery content. Essentially, they're adding, like, a good 250 achievements or so, but most of them are, like, win a weapon mastery round. Get, hazard level 5 with this weapon, with every weapon mastery, essentially. So, like, every weapon is getting 2 achievements. One for completing any difficulty of weapon mastery, and one for doing level 5. I think there were a few others, though I think it all sort of just relates to the mastery content, you know? Oh yeah, and they will be given, like, retroactively, so if you have it for any of your things, you should be able to just roll with it. Don't chase me! Don't stand! Don't stand so close to me. Alright, you guys want to hear a fucking cursed confession? So, there's only one version of that song I know, and I know it from a horribly embarrassing place. And I certainly hope none of you... So, you said the Warthog can become plasma, right? So, there's a TV show that was extremely popular at the time it came out. And a lot of people liked it. And it involved a lot of songs. And in it, there was a mashup of Don't Stand So Close to Me and fuck, I forget the song's title now, but it's a song about like a teacher that's like, I think it's like either about a teacher or it's about a student that likes their teacher too much or something. It sounds like it's gotta be Glee. Yeah, so there was that mashup in Glee of like Don't Stand So Close to Me and fuck. And I think it's called High School Fantasy or something. I don't know. But that was the first instance in my life hearing either of those songs. So that is just the version of it that's locked in my head. And just, I find myself more and more frequently just absent-mindedly, you know, if something's happening where a fucking enemy is right up my ass, just going, don't stand so. And as soon as I do that, I get the visuals in my head of the fucking Glee TV show, and I cringe. And I cringe internally and forever. Internally and eternally, essentially. And I needed to apologize, because I imagine a lot of you might want to no longer be associated with me, as I have forced you all to be involved in, quoting Glee songs at this stage. And I understand. I understand if you need to leave now, and I forgive you for that. Oh, man. Things like using the jump boots to land on escape pods, they can't track, so you gotta do things like that. Oh, God. I never actually saw the show, so I have no idea. Listen, Fuck! Alright, we could do the follow, I guess. I don't like that they offered me the electric right away. Alright, we got one plasma. So if these are the two, like, transform into plasma boys... So I do gotta go for, like... I think the engineer gets offered the carbine? I'm pretty sure everyone gets offered the carbine. So what else? Maybe that plasma pistol that exists? I could see that being a universal offering. But I'm not 100% sure on that. But no, like, literally everyone watched it, and not only did everyone... Never mind. I see which plasma weapons we get. Just fucking instantly. Hey, fuckface. Stop asking which plasma weapons you're allowed. Here, 3 of them. Go fuck yourself.
Grenade, breach cutter, and shard diffractor are the only options left.
Don't worry, V. No, V. Don't worry. I figured it. Don't worry. It's chill. I figured it. I used my brain powers, and I solved the mystery totally on my own. Don't worry. Ah, didn't beam him. Well, wait. He might have gotten hit by one of those. All right. No treasure chest, unfortunately. Alright, if we should have enough gold to take a quick heal, so I'm gonna take some time just to pick up, you know, remains of experience points here before running back. Just try to eke out a little bit of an extra level up before we leave. Perfect. You know how I type things and they pop up as soon as I hit enter? Yeah, I think I'm picking up on that. Yeah, don't worry. I forgive you. As a rare popular songs...
Eric's brain is like Partrick's when he had a thought for first time with TBE cobwebs turning in the gears.
I'm so happy you misspelt that, because I'm listening to, like, the voice read it out. I'm like, who the fuck is Partrick? I'm like, Eric's brain is like Partrick? Is that some sort of fucking Zoomer term? I don't know. I got that Partrick brain. And a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, no, most of my friends like Glee. Wait, currently like Glee? No, nobody currently likes Glee, right? I remember that blew the fuck up. And listen, I was a theater kid and in choir, so I was forced socially to maintain an interest in Glee for an extended period of time. But there was just that period where it was like everybody was into Glee, you know? And then it was pretty quickly after, like, the second or third season that people, I think, started acknowledging just how fucking weird that show was. Like, everything to do with the teacher and other things. And it was like, you know, thank goodness it fell out eventually. Thank fucking goodness. Wait, Eric's is like Patrick when he had a thought for the first time and the cobwebs turning in the gears. What do you mean? I have good thoughts all the time. I'm just not quick on my feet. Listen, if I'm playing the game and reading, I'm gonna read shit wrong, but I feel like I have good thoughts. Or is this about my brain? No. This is just a lot more of an unfortunate case of weird times for recall, essentially. My brain is just happy with itself whenever it can perform recall. So if it ever can do a recall of something, it's like, there's no reason we wouldn't immediately share our recall. Don't stand so close to me. That's like that one song from that one show. Why wouldn't we openly inform everyone? Fuck. This is the only one we have level ups on. It's not massive, but I think I'll like it more than the grenade. So we have to high roll and get the turret. Ouch. So we have to get at least one more overclock on our turret, and we need to high roll the plasma upgrade. Fire rate reload. Honestly, that sounds pretty good. Plasma means we don't really care much about trying to get weapon width. We fucking bounce off of everything, so we can bounce on it, you know? Not currently, no. Oh, God, no. But growing up, same. Yeah, same. I mean, most of my friend groups like show tunes, musicals, and such. Hamilton was nuclear bomb to the carpool. Every time I picked them up, it was Hamilton for months. For months? I'm so sorry, Cogs, that you had to endure that for months. Listen, I recently re-listened to Hamilton. And let me tell you, listening to the Hamilton soundtrack once every 6 months is okay. Once every year is pretty solid. Much more frequently than either of those. And that's horrifying. That's a horrifying amount of... Listen, Lin-Manuel Miranda's already in everything. Even things that don't have... I watched a YouTube video recently of someone breaking down how Disney has functionally redone their entire writing system to just be trying to mimic Lin-Manuel Miranda, even though they're not willing to pay for his services anymore. And it's very funny, in my opinion. It's extremely funny. When I blink, I see the Miku Binder Jefferson. Hold on. You can't drop a phrase like that on my ass. You can't just drop Miku Binder Jefferson. Miku Binder Thomas Jefferson? What the fuck is this? What? I don't want to know. I'm good. That's fine. That's fine. That's... Don't! Oh shit, I didn't even read that, man! I remember when Leslie Odom Jr. announced he was reprising his role as Aaron Burr. My girlfriend made the comment, big news for annoying people everywhere. Damn. No, what was it? Oh, fuck, no. What was the musical that was just about some kid in high school who broke his arm and, like, faked someone else's suicide note or something and became really popular because of it? Come on, one of you has to know what I'm talking about. And why? Why reprising their role made me think of it, right? Dear Evan Hansen. Richard, do you know why you bringing that up made me think of Dear Evan Hansen? Who here knows about Dear Evan Hansen? And especially about the movie of Dear Evan Hansen? Good old Ben Platt in the movie. Exactly. One musical I feel crazy for only knowing is Squib. Squib. I have no fucking clue what that is. Alright, so there's this musical called Dear Evan Hansen, right? And, I don't know, was it like the writer or just the original actor? Or what was it? Alright, it's got honestly a couple of good songs. There's a couple of songs I do like in that one. Like, Do You Want to Ride is fucking hilarious. But let's see here. So there's a dude involved with Dear Evan Hansen, called Ben Platt. Actor and singer. I should be able to just control find Evan. Yeah. Let's see here. Came attached to the Stephen movie. Oh yeah, so he was just like the original actor for the character Evan Hansen, who, as I mentioned, was a high school student, right? This is a high school story. And in the musical, he played the high school student. And then years later, I repeat, years later, was able to convince the people making the movie to let him reprise his role in the movie. And boy howdy, does that middle-aged man look fucking weird walking around high school faking suicide notes and trying to hook up with girls. I'm sorry. It's so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny. Oh man, it was the best part. The movie only got made because his dad was the main producer and funded most of the film. Oh god. It's one where a kid wants to be popular, so he takes drugs and gets AI in his brain. Wait, no, I think I've heard of that one. Wait, hold on a second. Wait. Squib musical. Yeah, Be More Chill. Okay, yeah. Do You Want to Ride was from that. It wasn't from Dear Evan Hansen. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna put that aside. I think it's been literally 3 or more years since I listened to this soundtrack, so I'm gonna save that for later. I appreciate you, Rye. You know, I think re-listening to some crazy-ass musical once every 3 years is just enough time. It's gonna be just like the first time. Oh, that's my bad. I always called it Squib, forgot it's called Be More Chill. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. That's amazing. I literally forgot that was even a thing, that I attributed one of the songs in it to an entirely different high school coming of age musical. Oh man. Insane. Thank you. I'm so happy. Yo, was it, do you wanna ride? Do you wanna ride? Do you wanna ride? God damn. It's better than drugs. It's from Japan. It's just like VTubers. Ooh woo. Now we'll just do fire rate. Get things fucking bouncing. You know what? I don't think I ever do the LMG overload, and because we have plasma bouncing bullets, I think overload actually sounds pretty solid. Let me through. Let me go. Alright, that is a lot of bullets. We're gonna need reload. We're gonna need reload for it if that pops up. Ooh, shit. Alright, we'll take, yeah, just the basic diver's manual. I'm not doing so hot. I'm already at half HP. To be fair, I'm not really doing a good job, like, focusing on anything right now. Just sort of wanted to get all the plasma weapons. And we did do that, so no matter what, we've got the progress we need for being able to make it to the last map as soon as we get victories. So I'm allowed to play this again without trying to force out specific weapons like this. Ooh, shit. Starting to get a little pressured in. We'll dig through the hard rock and try to escape. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Glee, Eric, did you hear about the Funny Girl musical revival fiasco? Homie, I haven't heard of the Funny Girl musical or its revival fiasco. If you want to catch me up on something, you are free to. But just know I'm coming in from zero. Not gonna lie, best why I discovered the musical is Juicy looking up animatic and Nimster love their musicals. I don't know what that sentence fucking means, but I'm here for it, right? Add time. Come on! I have a whole fucking emote for that. Why'd I make the add time, or, you know, roll ad? Add roll? Should have done time. I did it on stream too, and I asked you guys if you thought I should do an add time or add roll version. And we all agreed the roll was funnier. I feel like I should have done add time. Should have done an animation for add time instead of add roll. Hey, the ad showed up just as you started reading. Oh, well, in that case, you should buy a sub. No. What I said is, I don't even know what the Funny Girl musical is, so no, I have not heard about the revival fiasco. Cogs, you son of a bitch! Stop showing everyone off! This is your first stream here! Didn't even get it for the guy who was complaining about me. No, wait, you know what? No, Cogs, that's hilarious as fuck. Gifted 2 more subs, neither to the person who was having problems with the ads. Get fucked, Richard. I know none of y'all can see me. I literally just held up both my middle fingers. That's the funniest fucking shit. Oh my fucking god, that is so much cogs. That's so fucking hilarious. Yeah, and don't gift anything to Richard. Richard's an IRL friend of mine. He deserves nothing. He loses. Oh, fucking god. All right, can we have a real talk, like a real question about the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie? So you know how Charlie and his grandpa drank the fizzy lifting drink, right? And how that was like their big moment of failure and punishment, right? I think there's no game audio. Oh, did we lose game audio? I'm seeing the Deep Rock audio set up. Have we had no game audio this whole time? And y'all didn't want to tell me? Yeah, I have it set up. Huh. Well, I'll add a new source just in case. We'll go deep audio. Grab specifically Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Well, I add it in. That's weird. Was there no game audio this whole time, Sour? So, can we just acknowledge that that's kind of bullshit that Charlie quote-unquote won when he did, like, every other kid literally break the rules? Not gonna lie, I would have failed as well, because I would be thirsty going through that whole ass factory. Yeah, no, I get you. It's just, why did Charlie win? Obviously, he and his grandpa didn't die, but neither did any of the other kids. You had Augustus Gloop, who slipped and fell into the chocolate river. He wasn't supposed to be touching it, sure, but of all of the crimes, not insane? Right? He fell in and he got sucked up by a straw and he came out the other end. So he was alive and he fucked up, but he was fine. And he didn't even encounter the fucking never-ending gobstopper, so we know he didn't steal it. Wonka didn't feel like finding more. Because remember, the whole thing was like, hey, you stole fizzy lifting drink, but it was fake because he just cared about him stealing the everlasting gobstopper, right? And as soon as Charlie handed back the everlasting gobstopper, he was all like, you won! But he didn't give any of the other kids the opportunity to prove they didn't suck. And you can't say, well, he sucked the least. No, he hung back and stole, just like, I'm gonna say, what he did was not better than what Augustus Gloop did. Is what he did better than what either... What? Fucking Violet, TV, and Beauregard? Right? Those three were shits. Listen, those three little shits. Okay? I understand all three of them losing. But Augustus Gloop, I think, did the same level of fuck up that Charlie did, right? The only difference is they figured out they could burp and not get sucked up into the fan. But also, okay, I'm sorry, how big was that fan? I'm sorry, I'm on this now. Were they actually even under threat? Let's hear Charlie and the Chocolate Factory fizzy lifting scene. Because I'm like, maybe the fan, in my head, the way I'm picturing it, I think maybe the fan could have broken one of their arms, but I don't think they're under actual, like... Wrong, Eric! Augustus Gloop was fat! Oh, fuck, don't do that to me. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Let's hear, what were all the kids? You had Mike TV, Augustus Gloop, Charlie, Violet, and... No, Violet Beauregard. Wait, what was the last girl's fucking name? How do I know literally all of their names except for the most memorable kid? Charlie Bucket, Augustus Gloop, Mike TV, Violet Beauregard, Baruka Salt. So wait, we have the names Salt, Beauregard, TV, Gloop, and Buckets. Weird. Very weird. But no, you know what? I'm gonna go back on the Violet thing. Yeah, Violet took the gum she was expressly told not to take. Charlie drank the fizzy lifting drink he was expressly told not to drink. Yeah, just looking at the scene, I don't think they were actually gonna get killed by that fan. I think they were fine. I think worst case scenario, that thing's got enough momentum to it to, like, break your arm, you know? So if you don't put your arm up and you let your head get thwacked, maybe a lucky hit will fucking take you out, you know, lights out right there. But, like, no, that's the funny thing. People seem to think industrial fans go hard. Industrial fans do not go hard. Industrial fans are not ready for an actual fight. But here's what I'll say. You know what? Mike TV and Baruch Assault, those two, you want to say the level they went to? Automatic disqualification? Agreed. 100% I agree. Take those two out of the running. I still think then, for equivalent levels of didn't listen and broke the rules, Violet Beauregard, Augustus Gloop, and Charlie Bucket should have all been in the running. And Augustus Gloop is the only one that got taken out before even being tempted by the never-ending gobstopper. And you want to know what? You want to know what I think? I think that gluttonous little fuck was never going to sell off the never-ending gobstopper to anybody. That little fucker was going to take that thing, pop it in his mouth, and that's his life from now on. That is the boy. That boy gonna develop fucking squirrel cheeks, because after that thing goes in his mouth, it is never leaving for any fucking reason. Boy is not selling your secrets to nobody. Boy is swallowing those secrets forever. Oh, man, it wasn't going fast enough. It was going slow enough to use your shoe to stop the fan. Yeah, but so I'll say, like, if you're very not aware and you let your head lead you in and that thing cracks you right across the temple and you roll a 1, you know, on survivability, maybe it takes you out. But if you even have the wherewithal to put your hands over your head, you know, be like, oh God, where you put your hands up, I think worst case scenario, you're going to break an arm and you're going to be good. So, I think Charlie, of all of the potential punishments, was fucking favoritismed. Like, his worst case scenario, his grandpa gets a broken arm and he's fine. Fucking Violet Beauregard's a goddamn blueberry now. You know, ultimately, I think Gloop's fine, right? He just got flushed through some chocolate, but he's fine, right? Mike TV's fucked. Like, that, what happened to that boy ain't that, what happened to that boy, that boy tain't right. It ain't right, alright? Sorry, where was I? Ah!
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We have a swarm incoming.
I give him credit. The old man would die, though. He got them old bones. Yeah, them old bones that miraculously started working as soon as he heard he gotta go to a fucking chocolate factory tour. Piece of shit. Yeah, so hashtag Augustus Gloop was robbed. Augustus Gloop was robbed of his fair opportunity. He should have also had the opportunity to prove whether or not he would have stolen and sold the secrets of the never-ending gobstopper. Alright, downside of a plasma build. Holy shit, is this eating all of my frames. Y'all seeing this? Grandpa was a moocher. 100%. Fuck that old man. They out there eating shirt soup. Alright, was I the only one as a kid who was fully confused? Fully confused by the fucking clothes washing scene. Like, maybe this is more of a privilege thing, but I don't even think anybody in the US has exposure to fucking old vat laundromats, you know? But like, as a kid, I was like, why the hell is she making shirt soup?
Feels rare. Feels right. I rarely go for this one.
Can you believe everybody used to put all of their clothes in a giant vat of hot water and just sort of stir that shit like soup? That's crazy. Ah! This is bad. Getting cornered. I see a gap. Run in the gap. You think when TV was in the TV, you think you got all the channels? And does that mean TV got hit with a Happy Tree Friends? I think that those are drastically different years, Rye. Rye, I hate to break it to you. I think Happy Tree Friends might have happened a little after the time period they were in. I grew up in rural Florida, so things were pretty old-fashioned for a while. Wait, did you wash your clothes in shirt soup, Cogs? Damn, maybe I am a privileged fuck. Yeah, it wasn't until I was adult I realized, oh, Charlie's mom works at a laundromat, essentially. The oldest version of a coin-operated laundromat. Hand her coin, she'll wash your clothes. And a big old bucket of sharp soup.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Gotta taste your shirt soup, make sure it's clean enough. Oh my god. You wanna know one of my favorite fucking medical history facts is? There's a lot of good medical history facts, but my favorite one is how long humanity has known about the disease diabetes and how it used to be diagnosed. Because diabetes used to be called honey disease. Because the way they would check for it is your doctor would drink your piss. And if your piss tasted sweet, it was because you were expelling too much sugar in your piss and it meant you had diabetes. And that shit's fucking hilarious to me. That the way we originally discovered diabetes was by, being a piss tester. And the name of your piss tastes sweet disease was honey disease.
Yeah.
Which is downright fucking funny.
This one almost makes it too easy. Why do they sell blood at this shop? I want another go.
God. Now, I understand why they couldn't call it your piss tastes sweet disease, but that would have been a lot funnier. You know, I don't think it was ever quite sweet enough to be a wonderful treat, but, you know. How did you discover... No, think about it this way. How did they even discover that as a sign? Because I see two options, right? Option one. You had, you know, ancient time doctor that was just trying shit, right? Which is fair enough for the time, but also, how as a doctor do you just come up with the idea, how about we try some shit? Or, and hear me out on this, the worst option is it wasn't the doctor who discovered it. It was a patient. Because that means there was a patient who just happened to note, hey, doc, they probably didn't even come for diabetes symptoms, right? They're like, hey, doc, so recently my piss has started to taste sweet. And the doctor was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, you know piss, right? Yeah, I'm aware. Well, mine started to taste sweet recently. Why are you tasting your piss? Homie, listen. I just want to say, I got dragged away to deal with a messy incident that we'll not get into, but needless to say, left me in a bad mood. I returned and sit at my desk and tune back in to adjust your air gel. You have too much sugar in your piss. You got diabetes, which instantly lifted my mood. You're welcome. Alright, it's my goal of every stream. It reminds me when I was trying. You know, I'm gonna see if we happen to know how that was discovered. How did we find out diabetes makes your piss sweet? Alright, first I have to read you guys the Google AI overview theory on this, okay? I hope you guys are ready for this. The sweetness of diabetic urine was discovered through careful observation and experimentation by physicians, and was later confirmed by modern science. Oh, wait, no, we got... Okay, wait, no, I actually got one here. Alright. The lower down on the list. One of the oldest reported stories comes that ancient Chinese and Japanese physicians noticed that dogs were attracted to urine of some individuals, leading to the discovery that this urine contained higher levels of glucose. So, we discovered that diabetes caused you to expel excess sugar in your urine because some dude's dog kept trying to drink his piss. You know, I'm relieved that the prevailing theory was about an animal being attracted to our piss. I'm not happy. I am relieved that it wasn't from human experimentation. Listen, that wasn't a very high bar for them to clear. Please don't be humans, we're just drinking each other's piss. So I'm relieved. I'm relieved we cleared that relatively low bar. But I'm not happy, Bob. Not happy. You have to imagine, too, that doctor probably had to bring that up multiple times before anyone fucking listened to him. Because, right, imagine that just coming out of nowhere. Hey, you guys notice the dogs like to go lick up where... You guys notice that they like to go lick up where Bob goes and pisses? Dude, shut the fuck up. Why? What are you even talking about? Don't mention that again, okay? Oh, okay, sorry. Hey guys, you know last week when I talked about how the dogs keep trying to lick Bob's piss spot? Yeah, what did we tell you? You told me to shut up? Yeah! Alright guys, listen, I really don't want to be the weird one here, but it's been like consistent for 3 years now that all the dogs in town follow Bob around whenever he starts pissing places. I think we should really do some experiments here. Damn, look at this fucking pit of plasma. Let's fucking go. Ah! Boss! Those dogs sure do love Bob's piss more than Jim's. Their dogs are hitting the... Oh, God! Fuck you, Rye! God, never type that again, please. No, what was very interesting, so I follow a subreddit that's called Dog Free, where a bunch of people get unreasonably angry about the fact that dogs exist. Like, real crazy. They have some fun terms like dog nutters, which they use to talk about anybody who likes dogs. And one of my favorite things is that every single day, without fail, there will be multiple posts of people going, God, when did our culture become obsessed with dogs? As if they remember a time when humans weren't obsessed with dogs. And I always laugh, because in college, I had to read this paper that talked about anthropological discoveries actually relating to the history of dogs and humans. And what was really interesting is there was this discovery found in the Germanic tribal area, essentially, that was a buried, like, young adult dog that basically had the distinct markers of a particular disease. And what the side effects of this disease when it's untreated are essentially it causes the dog to have just, like, aggressive bouts of nausea and illness, where essentially it will come down with vomiting and diarrhea from the time it's a pup. So, like, this dog was essentially born sick, and the family it was born to took care of it long enough that it made it to young adulthood, and then they dug a grave and buried it near where the rest of the family was. And remember, this was during essentially like hunter-gatherer era shit. This wasn't like some city folk really liked their dog. This was like the dogs were there to contribute, and this dog, which was likely the worst at contributing for being sick its entire life, was still buried with the goddamn family, taken care of for years. Humans have always been obsessed with dogs. Humans have always been very weirdly obsessed with their dog friends. Now listen, I'm also obsessed with my dog friends, but I can introspect and say, God, humans are fucking weird about dogs. That's crazy how the dog lived that long. Some babies don't even live that long. Yeah, no, I agree. To be fair, even a sick dog baby is probably a little more durable than your average human baby is. But still, yeah, that family took care of a sick goddamn dog puppy for at least 3 years before it died. It likely didn't do much good at hunting in the condition it was in. And they still buried that. They still buried it with fucking, like, dog honors, essentially. Humans like dogs. I'm actually going to clarify this, because there was a different paper I read that specifically was talking about, like, the comparative history of how dogs were treated in a lot of Middle Eastern and Arabic cultures. And what is interesting is in a lot of Middle Eastern cultures, dogs are actually more comparable to rats. Like, dogs are considered, like, were considered in a lot of different cities during the height of, I don't think it was the Ottomans, I think it was the Persians. I might be mixing up which empire it was, but essentially around that time period, and they were basically just considered pests that got into cities and ate garbage and were gross and diseased. Like, you know how people think of, like, rats and pigeons and shit like that as, like, you know, disease animals because they live in cities and eat garbage? Basically, dogs were for the longest period of time considered that way. So there is a very big cultural element to it, but it was fuck! I got too excited to talk about dog history. But basically in those areas, they were just sort of considered like giant rats, you know? And so there was actually a lot less of an interest in seeing them as like companions and pets or whatever. We did pigeons dirty. You know what? They also did themselves dirty. Fuckers could have just died off. Did we do pigeons dirty? I don't know, man. Like, shit. In a way, we did every animal we domesticated dirty. You know, we did like mice dirty, to be fair, but hey, Z-Lex! I don't know why pigeons are referred to sky rats, but seagulls are a thing. Because seagulls don't tend to chill in cities, you know, Rye? I understand what you're saying. And on principle, I agree with you. They're just not in the place where rats usually are. They also, I think, have a little bit of Great Dane effect, because seagulls are so much bigger than, like, pigeons or crows, and they're also a little gangly. I think they sort of get that comedic character vibe, you know? Like a Great Dane. They were too clueless to die. Listen, I understand people don't like the idea of an entire group of animals dying off. I think pigeons should have died off. I understand we took doves, we domesticated them, then we didn't need them anymore, we tossed them out. I get it. That wasn't a nice thing to do to them. Why those fuckers choose to keep living? I will blame them for that. They should have just given up.
I believe in myself.
You know what? I'm gonna go for the sniper run. I'm gonna do the big fucking bullet wave thing. I did one run with like just the multiple bullet sniper at once. I actually really like kind of the effect it had. Like, goddamn, how did the dodo go extinct, but pigeons are still kicking? Yeah, yeet! Well, you got a problem that I want to kick pigeons out? It would be very interesting to just consider, like, all the animals that have been, like, domesticated by humans. Which one's got the shortest end of the stick? Because let's be fair! At least we didn't turn pigeons into, like, an industrial farm good. Say what you will about what we did to pigeons. I'd make the argument what we did to chickens is, on a numbers basis, significantly worse. Listen, I get it. We domesticated pigeons and then we threw them out on their own. I think the chickens will have a word about that being worse than their treatment, though. Oh no! The humans made you leave? Here, let me play you a sad, sad song on the world's smallest violin.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Mind you, my town's infested with gulls. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're... Oh shit, I thought we were a little before halfway. Oh man. Maybe I can at least get one of them? Oh god, they're throwing a lot of... it is Hazard 5. Maybe I shouldn't gone for the hoolie bait on round 1. I just thought it was early enough I'd be able to pull it off, but...
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to just run for the EXP, try to get some more overclock, some more levels, all that noise.
Be the best survivor. Put a bit of extra kick in it.
Wait, there was gems over here. I thought there'd be one of the hoolie. Oh, well, there's a few of them. Hi, hoolies. How you guys doing? You wanna give me anything? No. Dicks. Ooh.
Think you can kill me? Think again. I want it.
That's a good pickup radius. Really try to get those levels going. Right, what's the one thing? So I remember if I'm doing the big bullet, I don't want to get, like, the,
Ain't nothing wrong with
I don't want to get fire rate, but we're doing the other one, so we can do fire rate. But what is it we don't want? Is it, like, reload speed we don't care about? I don't remember now. I don't remember what the other stat does. Gigantify? God damn it. Well, at least we gigantified both of the emotes you guys ever want me to gigantify. At least we're having a full dedicated stream. Because the dodo was delicious. I wish I could try dodo. Eric, have you seen BoJack Horseman? Right! Yeah, no, I remember that. Because they got a great episode on chicken. I do remember that. You know what to do, weather boy. Fuck you. Big bullet is no fire rate. The other one, go for whatever. Okay, they're all useful. Okay, got it.
Suck on this, you freak of nature.
Yeah, got one.
Who wants your precious minerals? Ain't gonna happen.
Like nitro, so we could do some levels. You know what? We'll take a little bit of armor.
Your history.
God, should I try to kill these bosses? Go for their chest, or should I keep hunting down the hoolie?
Going out of hand. Get it done, miner.
I mean, there's two of them. I doubt I'll be able to take out both of them in time for a chest.
I'm gonna do something epic with this.
There's one.
Little bit. This one.
Mrs. Lovett's meat pie, savory and sweet pie. Rub a minute, stimulating. When you like to pin it once a week.
They got your sense now. Threat level increased.
Ah! Yeah, no chest, damn.
Right. The jet pod is arriving.
So we got one of the hoolies and no boss chest. Damn. Not a great first level. I can admit that. Not a great first level. We did knock out the side mission, though, for those extra resources. And maybe we could chase this hoolie to the dropship.
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
Hey, we did. Okay, cool. So 2 hoolies.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Diving deeper. Taking you to stage 2.
This one's so mean.
I mean, direwolves are back. Wait, what? Direwolves are back? What the fuck are you talking about, Rye?
Yes, please. I always waste my money on poor.
I'm sorry, did I miss the news that the fucking direwolves are back?
Bit of extra.
Since when?
It's calling to me.
When the fuck did this happen? Did we clone them, or were they never actually gone?
Miner, we have quotas to fulfill.
No, Rye, explain yourself. Explain the fuck out of yourself. And enjoy your chicken nuggies, Cog. We have many things at the store. That's a lie. We have 3 things in the general store. The general store has eggs, chicken nuggets, and orphan blood. Because these are the only things y'all ever buy out of stock, okay? I had considered adding other items to the general store, but my customers seem satisfied with these 3 items. So, they're the only ones I pay to keep stocked up. Yeah, I remember from some scientists going to Jurassic Park. I hate to break it to you, my dude. Jurassic Park's a movie.
War is approaching.
Listen, I know what you're saying, but that is very funny. No, I saw it in Jurassic Park. Ooh, he doesn't know.
Tripod prepped and ready, Miner. We need you to clean up the lab.
Nobody tell him. It's like the Santa thing. If he still believes, let him believe. I'm free.
Give me the bull shark, baby.
Ow.
Good work. Supply
Woo! Take him out.
Nice. This is gonna help me be a perfect dwarf. This one's for Carl.
Let's go for some levels. Let's try to get some good old-fashioned overclocks up and running.
I can use this. It's for me. Give me that.
Alright, didn't get N overclock, but I think 3 of our weapons are within 2 levels of overclocking. So we're set up for some spikes, I think. Thanks, my guy. Alright, hey, wait. Orphan blood is not for eating. This is not edible grade orphan blood. This is ritual grade orphan blood. You can use it for magical rituals, crafting cursed or uncursed weapons or implements. It is not safe for consumption. If you get prions from this orphan blood, I am not responsible. Once again, this is not food grade orphan blood. This is only ritual grade orphan blood.
Hell yeah.
Bad!
Come and get me, you big busting bug.
Well, let's clear the crowd. We should have some pretty good piercing considering the weapons we're running.
Bloody hell, you're hot. I just became a better dwarf.
Shit, I need to get my stomach pumped. Why would you just drink it? Why was that your instinct when someone bought you orphan blood? No, hold on. Seriously, why was that your first instinct? No one even told you. This is like the whole tar on toast situation.
The hell?
I feel like this is your own damn fault.
This one. Put a bit of extra kick in.
What's that? That's tar on toast. Oh, okay.
Legendary upgrade. How
I'm sorry, did you just eat that? Yeah, you served it to me. What do you mean I served it to you? You asked me what it was. I told you it was tar on toast. What part of that is me telling you to eat it?
We got bug signs.
You're dressed as a waiter. So? You don't control my life. I can dress how I want.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
feels rare. Feels right.
Sorry. Wise kids you know sketch. Fucking hilarious. fruit punch and I can't drink it? What's this fucking bullshit? What do you mean? I only have one aisle! We only have the eggs aisle! So that's where the chicken nuggets and orphan blood goes. This is not my fault, and you're not gonna pin this on me.
It's calling to me.
Our store has one aisle. Don't you give me that bullshit.
Have your objectives.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Enjoy your chicken nuggies. God, what if I was to add a fourth aisle to the general store? What would you guys like me to sell? What would you like put next to the eggs, chicken nuggets, and orphan blood? Drugs? Can you give me more than drugs? You just want a mist. You want to take a hit off the random syringe. Hey, what's the Ziploc bag with the word drugs written on it? That's the grab bag. What's in it? Drugs? Like what? Like what drugs? Just drugs, dude. Why the fuck you questioning it? If you just want some drugs, I've got a fucking Ziploc bag with some drugs in it. Are they uppers, downers, hallucinogenic? What part of some drugs do you not understand? It's some drugs. Hell, there might be weed in there, meaning if you just eat it raw, it's not gonna do anything.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Oh shit, yeah, alright. Oh, wow, they are crowded in, okay. Yeah, we're gonna take a bit of a step back for a second here. Alright, that was nice, but yeah, no, there's still way too many of them. I kind of do some fucking damage. Like, I think I'm not clearing them out quick enough or something.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Alright, we'll just try to get some distance, let them follow, and maybe the sniper crossbow combo will be enough to, like, just shred up. Yeah, because you can see those bosses get fucking peeled apart by my current weapon setup.
I'm gonna go with this.
Yeah, because we have the sniper, the crossbow, and the assault rifle. So we're doing really good close tank shred.
Shoot it in the face. This will help me work hard.
Though I do want to get to that drop pod for the bonus, I really gotta just mostly be concerned with not dying. Not dying's gotta be the main thing, I suppose. We'll see if we can loop back, but now the boss is alive. Maybe we could drop the supplies on the boss's head. That'll work. Alright, get a little bit of health. Try to loop through. Alright, we made it. Okay. Alright, come on. Okay, got him. Obviously, they lived, but we did get them. Real problem is, I don't know if I'll be able to get to the drop pod now. Still, great use of the drop pod. Either way, great use of it. Basically took out both bosses.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
God.
Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived.
Okay. That did not clear them. They are tanky as shit. Alright, fuck trying to get to the supply pod. We just gotta get out. Just focus on getting out. Okay, wait. I might be able to loop it.
Drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner.
Alright, yep. You know what? Pills worked. Pills here! Fuck, I want that.
Perfect for my build.
Fire rate, reload rate. Sure. Okay, ramp, piercing. Piercing's good. Go up the ramp! Woo! 2 seconds left! Let's go! Freddy Fazballs, the drug bag! Woo!
Perfect health, but at a premium. This is gonna help me be a perfect dwarf.
Oh god, raw duggan weed, man, you're hardcore. We need to update the egg carton prices to be lore accurate for 1 million points. Oh shit, that's good.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
Alright, what are we on? 4 of 5. Damn, we still got a bit. I don't know. How we doing with the fucking crit death bill? We're definitely getting a lot of damage output. Like, just individual bosses aren't a real problem. But it does seem like my crowd control work is not so hot. I don't know. If we get our lightning item up to, like, the unlimited power overclock, you know, the very last one, I think it does kind of handle itself for the most part for doing crowd clear, but we could be in a bit of a sticky situation, you know? With how much, like, single target weaponry I have. Ouch. That was on me. Got too ballsy there. Oh, this is bad. This is the corner, ain't it? We gotta escape the corner. How do I escape the corner? Fuck! This is not good. Right, we do that. We'll do unlimited power. Sticky. Very sticky. I'm lucky. Egg prices haven't hit me yet, because 24 carton is still 2 quid here. Quid? That's funny. Goofy ass money. I mean, not as goofy as the Canadians. Like, who with a straight face said we should do loonies and toonies? That's fucking insane. I don't know how you can be someone in charge of monetary policy and keep a straight face while saying loonies and toonies.
Big swoon detected. Lock up and get ready.
God damn. You know, I'm feeling kind of hemmed in here.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time.
That'll be 5 goofy goober dollars, please.
Prep it for landing.
Now let's get in here. Oh god, they have a actual, like, deposit. God damn it. That deposit might have made this too hard. Fuck! Yeah, no, that bought just enough time for the crowd to make it in. Oh, and they got bombs over here. Shit. I gotta dig out. No! They put a goddamn loot bug in front of me! Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, we might be able to loop through. Alright, I see a path out. Got some thorns we're gonna have to dig up, but I think we can make it. Okay, cool. We'll go south. Alright, alright, we're doing okay now. I'm kind of low on health, though. I'm not seeing any red sugar. And they made a Flyboy the boss. God damn it. Oh, that's rough. That was a bad boss roll for me. Because now I can't use the rocks to escape the main crowd. Is that red sugar? No, that was nitra, not sugar. Fuck. Alright. Okay. I think I'll be able to, like, cut through the roots and into the rock. Gonna guide all of them back. And I could pop out towards... Yeah! Alright, that got me around them. Woo! Frames! Okay.
Gotta move on. It's getting worse down there.
Alright, and I see a little bit of sugar. Alright, we can slip through here. We'll go down, keep guiding them, keep guiding them. Slip back. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit ballsy here, but I think we could just take out this last boss. Woo! Barely. Okay. And I might be able to just get around. Oh god, no, they crowded up. Alright, we just go through the flyers. Oh shit, cut through. Woo! Barely. Oh god. Alright, have fun. Guilty Gear time. Alright, Cogs, thanks for showing up. I hope we kept you somewhat entertained, my guy. Oh god damn. Let's see, apparently Lucy is coming this month for Cyberpunk collab. Ooh. I mean, I was excited to play again. I don't own it, but when I visit my brother, we play on the Xbox. Ooh. Hell yeah. Have some fun, my dude. Enjoy yourself. And I'll try. Oh god, I gotta get one Hazard 5 out, right? Every stream we've got to at least beat one. Does complete the dive up there twice? Did y'all see that? Well, let's pop this egg. God damn it! Pop the egg! Come on! There we go. Let's go. We are so back. Alright, so we popped 2 eggs. There's 2 more we gotta get, though. And really, I'm just gonna try to force out all the bosses as quick as possible so I can just have them running behind me, being fucking trimmed off. We also really want to get more of our last overclocks up and running. 'Cause I think we only have 1 weapon on tier 3 overclock, even. Ah! Projectiles. No egg that way. Alright, I see one. So it is, well, next week then. I get paid the day before and the sales ends. Hey! The perfect timing then. God, I need 2 levels before that'll level up? Fuck. Alright, wait, but I think I saw a magnet. Yeah, we got a magnet. Alright, that might be just what the doctor ordered. It was barely anything, actually. It was, in fact, not what the doctor ordered. It was a taste of what the doctor ordered. Just a sniff of the drugs we need. I do love when unlimited power is proccing. Just seeing the chain lightning going off is great. Shit, that's not gonna give me an overclock. That was legendary crit damage on the crit, dude. Fuck. Ooh boy, this is feeling not so hot right now. Get some sugar. If I dig up to the nitro to get a little EXP off of it. Oh no! Oh, it's hard to pass up legendary extra beams. Oh god, and it's a full ass goddamn dreadnought. Hi, big guy, how you doing? Don't mind me. I'm moving right along in search of good friends and good news. Good things you can't lose. This could become a habit. Opportunity. Grab it. Together we'll nab it. We'll hitchhike, bus, or yellow cab it. Fuck! Moving right along. Bada boom, bada boom. Oh no! I thought it crashed for a second there. Footloose and fancy free. Getting there is half the fun. Come share it with me. Ah! God, I really need to get another overclock. I need either the crossbow or the sniper overclock right now. Only way I'm gonna get the damage to have any chance to fucking snipe this dude out. I just keep guiding him around. Oh god, please! Woo! Just barely. Just barely. We gotta go a little bit towards the sugar. Oh god. Oh, that was a scary wall. That was a scary wall timing. Okay, can I pull this off? Can I pull off the drop pod? Come on, give me the supplies. Give me the supplies. Put him right on his head. Fuck! Well, we got EXP, but we missed the big dude. Okay, we can slip through the thorns. No problem. And can we get to the supply pod? Come on. Alright, give me the crossbow. I think the crossbow's the only one. Well, alright, we'll do the paint job, I guess. What, maybe the supply pod could have 3 levels on it? Ooh. Oh, God. Wait, did we get him? No, that was something else. That was something else we got. Fuck. I heard the big victory sound. I'm like, oh, shit, did I do it? No. Okay, we'll try to just loop away. God, Flyboy's timing. Oh, hey, big one. How you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. The bugs are back. Well, honestly, allows you to make a quick escape when taking damage. No, when taking damage, not prevent damage. All right, we'll do the crit chance, crit damage. I think that'll be just our downright best option. God. Well, he's well below 10% health at least. I think we might have him. Okay. Oh, fuck! Alright, now we gotta get out. Just gotta get out. We might have it. We might have it. Beat him to the ramp. Oh, I took a hit. Woo! Oh, fuck you, Cog. Love the Muppets, same. No, I actually had a record for the Muppets. My fucking grandparents owned a record player. And it came with it when they let us mess with it. They actually had an actual like old record that we could plug in the record player, and it was the fucking Muppets movie, and that was so fucking fantastic. Oh man, but yeah, hell yeah though. We got another one of the hazards fucking knocked out. All right. So, we have to do, then, this one. We tried to do it with plasma. No, really? No kidding? Yeah, yeah. I don't know when the record came out. Maybe the record itself wasn't old. But we did have an actual record player from our grandparents, and we got the Muppets movie record for it at one point. And I remembered loving it as a kid. Dude, I just got a record player, been building a collection. I need it. Oh yeah, no, look it up. I guarantee you can find more versions of that. Like, what did we have? I remember there was like 2 records I like as a kid. As a kid, I liked the Muppet movie. Then there was like an actual record. It was, fuck, it was like a famous jazz dude or like early rock or something. And it was Little Richie, I want to say. Hold on. What would be Little Richie's most famous? Like, if I listened to whatever... Little Richie. Tutti Frutti? Yeah! I think it had Johnny B. Good on the record. I don't remember what record it was exactly, but I think I remember it having Johnny B. Good. I just got Gorillaz, Demon Days, and... oh, Bo Burnham's Inside. God damn. Hell yeah, my dude. Weird as records to have as records, but I support it. I support that choice. Alright, we're gonna go this again. We're gonna take another run at turrets, but we're not gonna try to force out the plasma build. We're just gonna go, like, full mining turrets and drones, essentially. Just a classic engineer build.
Precious minerals, it will get you killed. This one's so mean.
Close to New Orleans. We're back up in the wood amongst the evergreens. Lived old perch made of churn wood, and the little boy's name was Johnny B. Good. Never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play a guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! It is unfortunate, though, that that song was actually written by a time-traveling white boy. Can't believe Little Richie never gave away the real credit for that. Oh, God! What's up, game? Why are you fucking lagging on me? Holy shit. Y'all see that? Ah! The game does not like... The game does not like my Back to the Future joke. Understood. Okay, I'll stop with that. I thought it was funny. Game did not find that funny. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, we don't all have the same fucking sense of humor, I guess. Ah! I just got a fucking pop-up. What? Of all the fucking timings. Yeah, ain't no way this run's gonna work now. You know, I'm fucked. I literally had a pop-up come up on my screen. That didn't pause the game. It just went in the middle. Damn. Apparently I have some drivers that need updated. Oh, there's some sugar. Okay, we'll get some sugar, reset our health a bit, go for the drop pod. We'll get back into it. We'll get back into this run. The run's not over yet. We can turn this around. Holy shit, they fucking flooding already? Yeah, we gotta do something for some healing. Oh, that's a bad direction. Bad direction. Alright, we can go this way. We can go this way. Okay, let's cut up towards this gold. Try to get a little EXP off of it. Drop our mining turrets. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, I forget. The salt's got the goddamn mini roly-poly guys. Absolutely just here to fuck with me. Alright, we get some more experience points. We want to throw grenades to get all those drones out. Okay, let's try to get into the flood of the EXP.
You don't see these every day. This one suits me best. I rarely pick one of these. Need it.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do some Thunderbirds. They'll mix in. We have a lot of constructs we're planning on doing, right?
Legendary upgrade.
Let's get those purples.
I'll take it.
Now let's just try to focus our levels into the turrets. Try to get the massive, like, turret number upgrade. Just kind of focus weapons one at a time for the most part. Unless they give us, like, epics. Like, if they give us epics or legendaries, you know, then that changes a bit.
Now, it will leave without you.
This one makes me want to be a better warrior.
Oh yeah, we do a paint job. More turrets. Alright, we're at full health, so I don't need to try to farm up that sugar beforehand. We will take the purple EXP, and we're going to go around the other side, because those guys are too tanky. Alright, okay first round. Okay first round. Certified fuckers. Update jump scare. What happened, Ultima? Yeah, we'll do this.
This one
Sure.
just makes it too easy. Surely next time will be better.
Yeah, pickup and lifetime, both good. Hell yeah. Certified fuckers.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
Okay, drop these mining turrets.
This walk is gonna get the death of us.
Yeah, I feel like my mining turrets just don't have quite enough fire rate yet. God damn, though. Look at the fucking swarm grenades going off. I do gotta admit, of all the grenades, I don't know about effectiveness, swarm grenades are the coolest looking. Like when you start getting the little beehives forming up. No matter what, that does vibe. That is an absolute vibe right there. The beehive grenades, fuck.
Supplies ready. Clean up the LZ.
Ouch. Ouch! I hate the rolling pulleys! I hate them! I hate Christmas! We can get on the gold. I gotta figure out how to get back to that supply drop, but we're gonna have to round it out a little bit, because a straight line ain't gonna work for this. Ouch. Alright, we might have enough of a gap here. We got 3 turrets loaded up. So if I take them all to it and then drop them, that might give us enough area control.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Oh, look out! Look out! Look out!
Supply on the way.
So we're going for massive turret count. So yeah, reload works.
We don't see these every day.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try to just dig our way around them, I think. Go for the gap, go for the gap. Ooh! Get looped, motherfuckers! Holy shit! Alright, let's go crazy. Let's go voltaic. Even though these don't quite work with a normal, like, turret build, I feel like we can do some shit
Hey,
with,
what's currently your favorite song?
Hey!
Follow up. Favorite artist?
Currently, my current favorite song? Current favorite song. I don't actually know if I've got, like, a current favorite. Yeah, I can't say I've got a song right now that's like a favorite song. Most recent song I had that I did like an obsessive listen to. There's a guy on YouTube that does remixes of different songs. And I think he's called Fiasco. If you want,
Top 3 then?
1 second. And I don't even know how I got this dude recommended to me at some point, but I did. And he has a remix of... Fuck, what is it? Because I'm not even, like, a huge fan of the original song, but the remix was, like, so nice. Do it to it, I think? 1 second. Yeah, no, if you guys want to know what weird shit YouTube has served up to me that I have to be like, fine, I like it, but I never would have looked for this, so I don't know how your algorithm figured out I'd like it. There you go. Deal with that. What up, fool? Hey, crazy! How you doing, my guy? How's your fucking week been? You been surviving the heat? The algorithm works in strange ways. 100% agreed. Incomprehensible. Boy howdy if it wasn't technically correct. I do like, I think it's because in almost all of his remixes, he does kind of this auto-tuned robot voice thing that pops up a lot. And there's something about the texture it has that just kind of tickles part of my brain. There's something about like this sort of like very like crunchy auto-tuned voice. Like not a smooth auto-tune, you know, because it's trying to sound like a robot voice. Where it's got that like almost a growl sound to it, you know? There's something about that texture that I really like.
The bugs are gunning for you.
I've got it in the mouth. Feels rare. Feels right.
Nah, the heat killed me weeks ago. You speaking with a ghost, I'm sorry to hear that.
All tasks complete. Finish.
It's doing a number trying to take me out too. I'm doing my best to survive, but I might have to use my tardigrade powers, so I might have to just kind of hibernate for a little bit till the cold comes back.
It's a little extra special. Overclock time, baby.
Stage 2 completed. Taking you closer to your target.
Shit it, me with it, my guy.
Favorite color.
Alright, Cogs. Whatever you say, my dude. Oh, my lady.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
Turrets, go crazy.
I'll never get used to this.
I need to get one of those artifacts that like gets me like gold or EXP for mining, because boy howdy are those boys going crazy.
That hit the spot.
If you guys
That
became
song slaps. Now,
Yeah.
how's about favorite music genre?
genre, I think what a friend once told me was the best way to describe my favored music genre is either called pussy metal or post grunge. So not grunge, but post grunge. I don't know. I like metal where it has lyrics that, like, not growling. I don't like screamo or growling metal. I like lyrical metal. So, like, Seether, I guess, is as a band that I know kind of does the style I tend to like. If I had to pick a single genre as my favorite, that'd be it. Too many bugs! The bugs are back! Yeah, ain't no way I'm getting that. Alright. We're gonna have to run for it. Maybe loop back. Fucking roly-polies, I hate them.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Oh god. Oh, I'm hemmed in. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna have to find a way out. We're just gonna do a slow dig to let him just kind of funnel down the kill zone, essentially. Or they'll just send 6 giant-ass roly-polies to destroy everything. Fuck. That was rough. I had a kill box and everything. Jerks. Okay, we'll see if we can get him to come all the way to the supply drop, and maybe we can use that to get an early kill on the bosses. Wait. Alright, there we go. Pull our turrets, guide them around, set up fences, right on their heads. Alright, good drop, good drop. Obviously, it's not enough damage to actually get the kill, but solid damage. I'm a little over funneling my turrets at this point, but they are kind of my carry damage, so I would like to go for more overclocks, but we'll do what's offered. Alright, let's get out. We're good. We're good. We can move. Oh, dude, yeah, got you. Good choice. Thanks. Oh, man. Alright, how we doing? Yeah, we could try to force up a little. Hey, there's an overclock we gotta just take. Extra drone? Yeah, we'll do extra drones. We'll do drone damage, because that'll affect both of them. Let's see if we can get one more. You know what? Mining speed could be good to let us get out of situations. The country girl's gotta do. It's a fucking scarecrow again. So what's our quest? Is Mordekite. Alright. There we go. I see the Mordekite. Hi, son. How's your week going? You surviving the heat, my guy? Welcome, welcome. We already got one of our Hazard 5 victories. We're working on number 2. And if we get it, that'll unlock the 3rd and final one we're missing. And it ain't even 6 yet. We're so ahead of schedule. God damn. Ow. Oh, thank you for the fucking bits, my guy. I don't know what bits do, but I appreciate them. Is there no bit sound? Wait, hold on. Hold on. No, you're staying. You're owed a sound that didn't play, so I'll manual that one. It's your stream elements. No, it's Streamlab. Oh, maybe I don't have Streamlab bot connected. That'd be sad if I don't. We go to the alert box. We go down to Bits. On sec. No, I'm just. Oh, yeah. That's something I missed, I guess. All right. Can I just test it? Test. Twitch. Bits. There we go. All right, so we copy the URL. I gotta make a browser source. Sorry, I gotta make a browser source. We're missing something. We're missing something. I fucked up. This is stream elements. I actually missed a bot after our whole big ass stream of setting up all the bots again. I missed one. I used too many bots. All right, let's see. Test, Twitch, bits. Hey! Oh, it's not doing the opacity thing. All right, wait. We can fix that. Where is stream elements? We're gonna add a filter. Add color key. We make it what? Just pure black, right? Is what that background is. We'll do that, and then I'm gonna test it one more time. I won't make you guys sit through too many of these. Yeah, there we go. Azuka. God, that's such a good raid sound. Why'd you guys make me add a new raid for smaller raid numbers? Now I get to hear that less. So upsetting.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
There was no bit sound. Yeah, I know. I just fixed it. I just fixed it. God damn it, V. I recognize that immediately. I swear, you wait till I say things and then you start telling me something's wrong. Fuck! Yeah, the salt is gotta be one of the harder runs. I hate this map, even more so than what should be the hardest map. It's just those little roly-poly guys are so hard to deal with.
Guns, it's all I think about.
Ah, gotcha. Understood, V.
No time, miner.
I take full credit on that one, then.
Destroy it.
But how you doing, son? You surviving the heat? Did I miss you replying? Doing good? Alright. Gotcha. I'm glad you're holding up. I'm dreadful when it comes to heat. I've been, like, having to barely able to keep up with my usual, like, walks and going out periods. I'm just desperately always like, fuck, I need to go inside and sit on top of my AC unit for an hour now before I feel human again. It's so fucking hot, y'all. I get hit 90 in Seattle one day. That was, Listen, I don't care if y'all live in hotter places. I don't like it. I grew up in Alaska. I don't like any heat. Don't at me.
Nothing like plasma to put a sparkle in your eye.
Hey, Queenie! Hi, Queenie. How's your day been? You've been surviving the heat? You've been surviving work? I've been hearing there's been a lot of shit going on your end of things, so I'm glad to see you're able to make it out and say hi to everybody. Is this a good day or a bad day? Ah! Oh god, I'm trapped! Trapped!
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Man, I have always dreamed of moving to Alaska, as a guy from Florida.
Oh!
It sucks never come here.
I never planned to. Though I have been to Florida. I have grandparents, so by requirement, that means at least one set of my grandparents lives in Florida. Flirter. God, we have to get the lead belcher grenades. Woo! Good kill. No, we're gonna go for the 3 levels nice and early, try to get some overclocks. Fire rate, increase fire rate, and reload, that sounds great. Hey, and you, we want fire rate and reload if we can. If we can't, honestly, slow effect sounds solid. Like, reload is pretty good for this, but I think getting a lot of the status effects up and running is fucking sweet. One more. Hey, there's the lead burster. Let's fucking go. Why do I call it the lead belcher? The lead belcher is from Warhammer, isn't it? Yeah, the lead belcher are the gunners for the Ogre Kingdoms, I believe. It's not even like 40k. I think that's only in fantasy. God damn. I have too much fucking 40k lore in my head. I have to purge this shit. I'm too much of a nerd. Nothing good is in Florida. Well, no. The stories are great in Florida. Florida's got some terrific stories. That is something you cannot deny. Ever make deviled eggs? My favorite way to have eggs. I'm actually not a huge egg yolk fan.
Boy howdy, I love me some Warhammer. Good to know you're a turbo nerd.
Nah. Hey man, I stream on the internet. Of course I was into Warhammer. You're not allowed to be a streamer and not be at least passingly aware of Warhammer. I am a fan though. Much more of a fantasy fan though than 40k. Not to say I don't know anything about 40k, but definitely much more in the fantasy space. Big ass Mordheim fan, honestly. Mordheim is the only, like, tabletop version of Warhammer I've ever played.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
I'll take it.
You're also a VTuber. Shit, you got me. You got me. Nah, you do got me. Never made deviled eggs, but I do enjoy them. Oh.
This works.
I tried to make egg salad because I was bored. Listen, I've tried to make a lot of things in my life out of sheer moments of boredom.
I'm gonna go with this.
Egg salad has never been on the list of things I did out of sheer boredom. I'm afraid that might be, that might just be a you thing, Queenie.
It's quiet. Almost too quiet.
I think I once made a blackberry pie out of boredom. I learned how to make eggs Benedict out of boredom.
40k 2000 pints typically for me. I run orcs primarily.
Ooh.
Custodies. Gene Stealer cult. And the dwarves my brother just gifted me.
Oh, are you running the new... I know dwarves just came back recently, right? Like, I know they had an older set, then they were, like, fully removed, and now they're coming back again. So you're running off the newer set? Is that Hall Frost? Hey, Nez, how you doing? Making a pie out of boredom is wild. Well, what actually happened is one night I got drunk, and then I went out for a walk while drunk. And while I was walking around, I stumbled into a bunch of blackberry bushes. I got a Ziploc bag, like one of the gallon ones, and I filled that shit with blackberries. Then I went home and went to sleep. And I woke up to find I had over a gallon of blackberries now that were just fresh picked, so they were gonna go bad rather quickly. So I needed to figure out something I could do with a gallon of blackberries to use a lot of them very quickly that would help preserve them. So I made blackberry pie. All right, no, Cogs. Here's how I know. Here's how I can learn if we're actually solid. Are you familiar with Warhammer Fantasy? More importantly, are you familiar with the Skaven?
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Getting drunk without me was wild. Fight me, Nez.
I'm a new dwarf.
Yes. Me no rats with many war.
All right. Then the important question is, do you believe they need to just go ahead, accept the facts of the situation, and add the Skaven into the 40k setting? And to do it in the laziest way possible. Because I think they should just have a group of the fantasy Skaven make a portal out of Warpstone and somehow end up on an Imperial ship traveling through the warp, take it
Yes.
over, and just exist in Warhammer from that point on. There have been people who've said, wait, but their obsession with Warpstone's gonna cause a problem with how the, sorry, just fucking focusing in on things. How the Necrons work. Oh no, but Skaven don't quite fit. There's already a bunch of different Horde factions. I don't give a fuck. Put my suicide bombing Skavens into 40k already. They're not gonna act the same as the Orcs. While yes, they make hordes, their hordes are
It's already happened,
trash.
Imor. The Elder made contact with them through a warp stone. The rats shot it.
Brilliant. They need to add those fuckers. Because listen, although there are already a bunch of horde factions in 40k, they don't have the suicidal horde that the Skaven operate as, where they send in their horde and then they blow it up with their weapons. And that is a vibe. Nuking your own trash front line to just get a few kills is something I think they need to put back in. Sacrifice your bodies to increase the accuracy of our weaponry, please. Many of you will die, and that is a sacrifice our bomber teams are willing to make. I don't know if it needs more war crimes. I think it just needs more rat people. I don't know if it really would even add more war crimes, if I'm being honest. It would be funny to add in Skavens, and for Skavens to be, like, almost offended, for example, by, like, the way the Imperium will destroy entire planets. Like, they're chill with the whole virus bomb part of it, like, wiping life off of a planet, but, like, they're offended at the thought of taking out the planet itself. That'd be funny.
The Skaven would invite new war crimes.
Like, yeah, cleanse the planet of any life. Why would you break it in half? That's a perfectly good stone rock right there. There we go. All right, I think we're about to start popping off, y'all. We just got the triple lead belcher grenades. Ah, he's coming! Luckily, we got a lot of slowing effects. Woo!
Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
We also don't want clip size on our carbine, because we're going to go for the every time it reloads, it shoots its bullets in all directions. So increasing the clip size is actually going to be bad for us. Ouch. Alright, let's go. Off topic again, but I need to learn how to make beignets? I mean, that should be...
I just became a let me try again.
Beignets are just like a relatively basic pastry, aren't they? Like, I've never made them, so, you know, obviously could be talking out my ass, but... Beignet? Is it just a... Yeah, and not only is it a pastry, it's a deep-fried pastry, right? So that should be relatively easy. Beignet recipe. I'm sorry, any pastry or any food that is specifically needs to be deep-fried is almost always going to be an easy recipe, right? Unless it's like one of those multi-layered pastries, right? Like the ones that you need to fold a fucking 100 times. Water, granulated, blah, blah, blah. Instructed a medium bowl. You mix in the bowl for standard mix fitted with a paddle attachment. Fuck off. You can just use a whisk. Beat until dough is smooth and cohesive. Finally, beat in the remaining flour and salt. Beat until dough is smooth and cohesive. Cover the bowl tightly with plastic wrap. Refrigerate for 2 hours. Okay, so you do have to let it rise. Remove the dough from the refrigerator. Lightly flour the surface. Get a fucking 1/4-inch thick rectangle. Cut the dough. 2.5 squares. Fry the dough until puffy and yellow. Yeah. No, it seems like a pretty easy... I'm not good with oil. Aren't beignets the thing you use to clean your booty hole? Yeah, that's a bidet. Also a French... Actually, are beignets French? Because if they're a deep-fried food, these might be 100% like Louisiana originated. Beignets French or American? They are a French pastry. Unfortunate. That's sad. Very sad. I'm sad to hear that. If you want an easy recipe, I can give you one. Take 1 box of angel food cake, 1 box of vanilla pudding, 1 can of crushed pineapples, mix them together, then toss it in an oven. Oh, so make angel food cake. Hey, if you want a real easy recipe, get a box of cake mix. Mix it up and bake it. Then you got a cake. Damn, you showed me. Not a beignet, but very similar. Oh my god. It's fucking good. I have actually, interestingly, Nezco, interestingly, I have actually installed a bidet for someone before. Not like a fancy one, just like one of those, like, it's a toilet seat bidet, you know? The kind that you just sort of take off the toilet's original seat, then you hook it up to the water supply line, you screw it in where the toilet seat goes. But I have installed a bidet for someone, but I've never made a beignet. So I'm actually more familiar with bidets than beignets, technically. Angel food cake is ass? Fuck you! Cheesecake is ass. Congrats on the promo? What promo? I got a promo? Oh, no! Nez got a promo. Wait, where'd you say that? Beignets, bidets. I passed the test. Oh! Yeah, no, I missed that. Wait, who talked around you? Why did I miss that? Ah, we were talking about Skaven. That's why I missed it. Congrats on fucking passing your test, my dude. What are you certified for now? Listen, the Skaven, when we start talking about them, take all of my brain space. My apologies. I love those little rat fuckers.
Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
To be fair, I'm more of a scryer head. Not like super big into Eschen or Molder or any of that. Very much just obsessed with the tech, but still. Skaven head, 100%. I made angel food cake once and never again. Maybe it's just because I fucking love strawberries, and the #1 cake people serve with just cut strawberries is angel food. So I just have a very biased opinion of it. But I'm a fan. I like angel food. Oh, you have to take a test? I just figured you had to get certified for something, and passing your certification meant you got the promotion.
What factions would you or do you run?
In 40k, in fantasy... In fantasy, it would be Skaven and or Undead. In 40k, probably Necrons? Listen, the Necrons are like the only good guys in my opinion, so I think I'd probably do the Necrons. Fucking hell. I'm cornered! I'm trapped! Oh, God! God damn! I hate roly-polies! I hate them! Fucking hell! God damn it! They literally just have me cornered in by roly-polies and nothing. They could take all of the other bugs except for the roly-polies out right now, and I would be having just as much trouble. Holy shit, these fuckers.
Speed it up, miner. The bunks grow stronger.
Okay. To promote to Staff Sergeant, Technical Sergeant, you have to take a test. The first 4 ranks are just given to you in time. Okay.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Have you read No, I've not read. Like I said, I'm fantasy. If you want to ask me about Warhammer fantasy lore, I can give you a whole lot of that. When it comes to 40k, I'm only like tangentially aware.
Got your scent now. Red level increased.
I might be in trouble. I don't know what threat level we're at, but... Oh my god! I hate them! I hate these rolling fucks! God damn it. Oh, man. Okay, what are your thoughts on the political sphere of the Empire? The humans? Come on! Pick an interesting faction. Let's see here. Oh, he's into fantasy. What's the only faction that is boring in fantasy? Hey, so I know you're into the fantasy. What do you think of the humans? Oh, you mean, the ones that are organized like, the fucking Holy Roman Empire? Well, I think of them similarly to the Holy Roman Empire. Fine, the vampire accounts? Kind of interesting. It is kind of weird how many different faction of vampire accounts there are spread all over the place. Because ultimately, even though you get the different, like, vampire groups working together, the Lamias, the... God, what are they the Strigoi? For a second, I almost pulled out some goddamn, Dark World lore for a second, but, like, the Strigoi, the Lamia, the Counts, and what's the other? There's 4, right? There's 4 vampire factions in fantasy. And although they all kind of work under the Counts, essentially, they all kind of are a bit spread out, right? Because the Lamia are a lot more, associated both with the Empire and with the desert region, right? So I find them very interesting because they almost want to operate in the same way that the Vampire Masquerade does, where you have all the hyper unique factions that just work separately and against each other. But the fantasy world that's built for Warhammer sort of necessitates they all operate under the control of the actual counts, you know? Lamia? No, sorry, no, the Lamia is the name of a vampire faction. They're not literal Lamias, Paul. I'm terribly sorry. Also, isn't Lamia fucking... I'm sorry. Doesn't Lamia describe two different half-girl monsters? I feel like... Yeah, because it's the half-snake Lamia, but isn't there also... another type of Lamia? Why do I have in my head that there's two types of Lamia? I'm sorry, Queenie. I know you don't know all this nerd shit. No? You sure? I think so. I can't think of it, but there... Yeah, there is. There definitely is. Unfortunately, I know what a Lamia is. What do you mean, unfortunately? It's technically speaking, Queenie, they're just a mythological creature. Okay, yeah, so it is a Greek mythological creature. Lamia is a female demon, often described as having the upper body of a woman. The lower body is most frequently described as being that of a serpent, but it can be known as a multitude of other animals. They are famed for capturing and devouring children, and are sometimes painted as having an association with gorgons. Additionally, the term has sometimes been used interchangeably when describing a species of half-woman, half-spider called the Deinopus Lamia, which refers to a species of spider known for net casting. Okay. Huh. So apparently there is also a famed half-spider, half-woman that is also known as a Lamia. No, they devour children, Nezco. They devour children. So I hope you like head. No, Queenie, you can't escape me. The fact that you were concerned means you know it from somewhere. That makes you say, unfortunately. Same thing. Alright, so we have failed with the bots, we failed with bullets, we failed with snipe. No, we succeeded on one map with snipers. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll run the Fire and Flames run here. If that fails, then we'll bring back the sniper build, and we'll see if the sniper build's just the only one I get victories with, maybe?
We're all counting on you.
We'll try. I do love when the Fire and Flames build gets up and running, though. When you get to mix Acid Dot and Fire Dot, shit is goofy. Yeah, what do I like to get? I like to get Fire, Acid, and Frost. But we just like a you know, just a hint of Frost in it, you know? Just enough Frost to make everything else easier. You know, a spoonful of ice damage helps the fire go down. How bananas is that song? A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down? I disagree. Have any of y'all been taking fucking meds and been like, you know what would make this go down easier? An entire spoon of raw, unprocessed sugar. Let me tell you, these pills are kind of hard for me to swallow. But I think if I just got some raw sugar involved, I think that'd make this a lot easier. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know, do you all find yourself snacking on raw sugar by the spoonful?
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
No, I have no problem swallowing is the thing. I've never even needed a glass of water to actually down pills before. I don't get it. I think anybody who needs a glass of water to swallow their medicine is weak. They don't deserve their medicine. You can't take that medicine raw, you don't deserve it. If you can't raw dog your pills,
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record.
then your blood is weak and should be removed. Well, screw me then. I mean, if you're asking. I'm sorry. You can't roll in with a well, screw me then. Not here. Not in this chat. He's a quitter? Literally the opposite, Nez. Literally all I've been saying is the opposite. Alright, no, real talk. Could you guys imagine? I don't know why I'm even thinking this. This is so fucking bananas. Imagine you chilling with a girl, right? And, she, sets herself up for, you know, a spitzer swallow situation. You finish, then she looks up at you and says a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Goes and gets a spoonful of sugar before she swallows. Oh god, I can't raw dog dry pills? Weak. You deserve no medicine in that case. Imagine if your girl needed a glass of water to get through. Listen. If you're a dude and you think women should be able to swallow, you can handle your pills without water. And this is an opinion I will stand by. All men should be able to swallow their pills without a glass of water. Well, let's fucking go. I hope we get the cryo beam as well. Just give me the full beam build.
Threat level keeps increasing. You need to work on
Ah! Stop it! I'm also dramatic, so hey, fair girl. As long as you know you know? I'm also happy none of you are commenting on the curse shit I'm saying. With her mouth full, I'd be impressed, worried, but impressed.
objective completed. Drop pod has arrived.
Nah, that just shows you how committed she is to always having a spoonful of sugar with it. That's commitment. That's commitment to the bit right there. That's a girl who's ready to commit to any joke, no matter what. A girl who will hold it in her mouth long enough to say a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, then go and get a spoonful of sugar, is a king of bits. I'm just glad I woke up in time to catch this stream. It really is the stream of all time, isn't it?
What's your typical schedule?
Hey, how you doing, Cogs? All right, yeah, thank you for coming, and I appreciate it. I've been doing a few Gorilla streams of late, but my usual schedules are Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, starting at the same time, pretty much. PST 3:30 is my usual start time. I'm glad you had fun, my guy. But yeah, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday are usual, but I've been doing more and more extra streams, but those I won't be able to give you a schedule for anyway. If you want, I do have a Discord. See if I can send you a link. Like, I got going live things that come there. I also have going live on my Twitter, Blue Sky, and I post to Reddit as well, if that's at all helpful. My people, copy, paste. You can hop on in there if you want to deal with this cursed energy in a long-term format. Have a great night, my guy. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. The medicine go down. Yes, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way.
Swarm detected. Get ready.
I don't know any of the goddamn verse lyrics. I only know the chorus to that fucking song. Any of you know any of the verses? Or does everybody only know the chorus? Alright, we do have a memes channel, and people mostly just dump all the memes they've seen for the past few days in there all at once, so just a heads up.
Delivery of one resupply for you, Miner.
Hey, we got all the weapons I like, hell yeah. Get back here, little snail! I ain't no escape. Freeze! Hey, no running.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
This is gonna help me be a perfect dwarf.
Woo! Oh, we got bombs. Alright. Cool. Alright. I think I procced them all. Hell yeah. Uh-oh, don't run from me, Hooli! I want you to freeze! Freeze! God damn it! Stop running from me! Piece of shit! God damn it, I got 2 more of you I need to hunt down. Alright, got him. God, where are the other hoolies? Alright, there's one. I have no fucking clue where the last one is, though. The last one's gonna be hard to hunt, unless this one happens to run me to it. Let's go. Welcome to the tardigrade zone. It does not get more normal from here. I want it that way. Alright, I think the last one's gonna be south of where I currently am, but I don't know if it's east or west of where I currently am. Kinda wish they had a little bit of a map marker, but we will, I suppose we will see. No clue where that came from. My soul, I guess. We can get some sugar. Wait, was that him? I see him. Hell yeah. Alright, here's the last boy. And can we get rid of the No, my freeze rate went on fucking reload right then. No. Come back. Papa Judy, bless your soul. I really love that rock and roll. There we go. Okay, we'll take Nitra, just kind of get some extra levels in the shop. And time to just kind of sit and burn. Let's go. I mean, they do leave a trail of gold in Nitra. Yeah, but not if they were like a spawned one that just walked away. They need to have been sprinting from damage, you know? For example, that one was full health. Okay, that's one. he said cluck for a second there. What do you mean the cluck is ticking? What the fuck does that mean? Gonna get the purple. Hey, yeah, we'll take some EXP boosting. And try to get the final overclock for our burn boy so we can go in both directions. Gotta love rock and stone. Rock and stone forever. Ooh, all weapon ranges, pickup range sound good. Yeah, let's just fucking spend her out, I guess.
Nice. I'll take it. Let me try again.
Hey, no, that's kind of a waste on this one, the paint job, because we don't need the 2 levels. So we'll take it here.
Gorgeous dwarf. Now we're cooking with gas.
Here, and then we'll continue. Because then that means 2 weapons are now 1 level away from getting their next overclock, so we should be able to really rapid get big power spike right here. I'd rock your stones, hey.
I'm ready for a beer with this.
I'd deep your rock until you go galactic. In the words of John Rockenstone, every rock has its stone. This one have the temperature shock mechanic as well. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to guess no, Avelki. What the fuck is temperature shock? And how you doing, Avelki?
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Is that like something if you freeze something and then burn it, it takes like bonus damage? I don't believe so. I at least don't, it hasn't been like expressed as a specific stat. If it does.
Never felt better.
We have a supply pod prepped for you. We need the LZ clear.
Okay, we'll hit up the landing zone. We're gonna farm up some gold. Mostly for the XP though, not even for the gold. That's right, because we want 2 levels in quick succession to try to get 2, yeah, overclocks.
Feels rare. Feels different.
Oh, third beam is great.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be ready shortly.
God damn it, Morkite, clear out the landing zone, you fuck! Oh, this is not good. Alright, second overclock. We could do double wave. Oh, come on, please, please, please. We'll take mining speed. I'm gonna take some max health right now, because we need to very quickly get out.
Get ready.
Hell yeah. Alright, for all beams, and with our axe stender now, we should be able to, like, bail very quickly through tunnels. Ah! Now, to be fair, we don't really leave a tunnel behind. We just sort of clear-cut everything, but still, very quickly escape, you know? Ah! Big boy! Don't mind me. I just want the XP! Just let me run back and get the XP, please!
It's a little extra special. Boom, baby.
There we go. Well, let's just do status effect damage. No, you shouldn't freeze a burn, but put a cool wet cloth over it. You can't stop me. I know how to counteract fire damage. Just immediately give the affected area aggressive frostbite. If you have 3rd degree burns, obviously you counter those with 3rd degree frostbite. What are you talking about, Nez? Come on. Everyone knows that. It's like acids and bases, isn't it? You can fully nullify it. You can't trick me, Nezco.
This ain't a picnic, miner. The bugs are all over you.
Oh, damn, got a magnet right before the boss kills. That is solid.
Objective completed, miner. Use the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Alright, let's bail.
Cowabunga!
Stage 3 done and dusted, miner. You have a
In base D, Archie, the microwave pistol combos with either the flamethrower or the cryo gun. If you build status with fire or ice, then shoot them with the microwave pistol, does a massive burst of damage. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah! What else? Pretty sweet.
Eric, is this game worth $9? This game, Deep Rock Survivor, I will say, if you are into the Vampire Survivor space, 100% this is worth $9. If you played any of those other games and you didn't really like them, maybe not. Ultimately, when it comes to the base mechanics of the Vampire Survivor games, this one does not actually do a lot with them. Its weapons are very limited and its combos are very limited because it has itself nested entirely within the Deep Rock Galactic universe. It can only play with the abilities and weapons that already exist within that baseline game. However, it does the base mechanics very solidly, and one thing it excels at that all other Vampire Survivor likes tend to be actually kind of bad at is really getting you invested in exploring the map and gathering resources. Most of the Vampire Survivor-like games do a very bad job of actually getting you interested in doing it and just sort of setting up tiny little side resources you can kind of get. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor makes those resources actually really good to get both for runs and in between runs, and they actually make digging out the map keyed into how you escape enemies or create kill zones or what have you. So if you're already into these types of games, it does some really cool stuff with the mechanics to make a very interesting version of that game. If you're not into them, or you're only into like the S tier versions of them, it could end up being more on the duller side because it doesn't do a lot with the base mechanics in the same way that Vampire Survivor started it, or a game like Death Must Die really does a lot with crazy abilities and combinations you get. So what I'd say is not so much it's not worth the $9, but there might be another game just as cheap that does more with the mechanics. I'm really into the Vampire Survivor-like games, so 100% it's worth it to try out what they do uniquely well from the others. Welcome to the party, pal. Yes, that's what I'd say. Now, if you want ones that I will 100% say, Death Must Die is without a doubt my favorite of these that has come out. But like most of them, it doesn't do a great job of making exploring the map feel unique or interesting. It has just a bunch of minor bonuses you can find that are essentially procedurally generated and not unique at all. But its actual, like, abilities, combinations, and its equipment system makes for a very unique and highly varied round-to-round playthrough on it. So if you're looking for the game that does the most with the Vampire Survivor mechanics, I'd say Death Must Die is my S tier of the room. But if you're asking if this one is good enough, or has its own unique thing going for it, then yeah. Hey, is that Clizzard? I think I missed you rolling in. I was in the middle of a fucking whole ass speech. How you doing, Clizzard? How's your fucking week been, my guy? Not going to Axe this time, Nez? Ah! Stop there! I looked at chat and I looked away from the screen. I took free damage. I shouldn't have. Love Death Must Die. Hey, like I said, I think of all the current Vampire Survivor games that I've played, that's the one that's done the absolute most with the key mechanics of the game. But again, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor does so much better with the one mechanic that all of them tend to do pretty badly at. Because of that, though, it's already considered not the most important mechanic in this style of game. But that lets Deep Rock Survivor just stand the fuck out on the actual map interaction levels. You know what? Let's go with the burn shock. Let's just really lay on the elementals.
Get it done, miner. Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Alright, we gotta cut through. We gotta cut through. We gotta cut through. Hey, thank you, Freeze Ray. Ooh, Death Must Die does have cute anime girls. It do also have very cute gods. It's a little Hades-esque. In fact, if you want, the main thing that is unfortunate about Death Must Die is while you can synergize a bunch of the different gods together into cool builds, unlike Hades, which its visual design inherently makes you think of, and I think was intentionally made to remind you of Hades, unlike Hades, it doesn't have express synergies. Like getting two of specific gods' abilities doesn't give you a new synergy ability. It's just they work really well together. And I feel like that's the main thing I wish they would add to Death Must Die is express synergies. Just cool, discoverable abilities that only happen once you get certain gods together, you know? Hades has synergies? Yeah. Hades has abilities that only unlock once you have two specific gods. From Hades 2, for example, I remember the one where if you have Zeus and his wife, and this is the reason I remember, is it's such a weird thing to do. Basically, if you have both Zeus and his wife, Zeus will get rid of all of his wife's abilities to level up all of his abilities to the max level, which is funny but kind of fucked if you think about it. Eric, have you played Bastion before? I don't believe so. Ooh, 20 minutes till dawn is good, and I think V is right. That's got to be one of the most, like, action-y oriented, right? Because it does the twin shooter thing, so you're much more, like, hyper leaned forward the whole time. I think of all of them, it does have pretty insane builds you can do, and the build will carry you. But I think by design, it is the least carried by your build and more carried by your ability. And that's not to say, like, the build doesn't matter. It's a Vampire Survivor, like, your builds can get insane and will carry you without your abilities being involved. But of all of the Vampire Survivor likes, I think it's the most oriented towards skill. I never actually beat Hades. Almost beat his dad once. Ah, yes. I've never played the first Hades. Only played the second one. And it's not even officially out yet? Or is it officially out? I played it before it was officially out. And I never went back and played it. Burn, butcher, burn. Can I get the elemental one, please? Nah, okay, we'll take 3 levels. Be able to get some overclocks with that. Hey, so cold it burns. That's good. Nah, we're gonna get another overclock. More beams. Main thing I want now is just one more cold beam. That would go so hard. Oh wait, no, we're on the last level. How close am I into another cold overclock? We're on 12. We would need, what, 4 levels? So I think without a paint job, I don't think we'd do it before the end of the game. Yeah, no, we're almost to the last egg hatching on its own. We can try. We got one paint job. No, wait. Final level isn't +1 beam. We missed the +1 beam then, I think. Unless it is? I guess I don't know. I don't cryo beam enough to know off the top of my head what its final overclock option is. Anyone know off the top of their head cryo's final? Again, unless I get another epic paint job or better, we're not gonna get it, but... Three beams or 50 damage range of potency. Okay, so it is more beams, but the +1 beam is an earlier overclock. Got it. Three beams would be good. I would like 3 beams. I would like a 3-beam salad, if at all possible. Alright. Well, we're real close. Oh, fuck. God damn, that was a lot of damage. I need sugar. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, especially with roly-polies. I mean, maybe if I get a level up, I might get enough healing, but... Oh my god, it's just a beam of hard rock. Fuck. Down at Fraggle Rock. Ah! Please, fuck off. Go, like, heal or some shit. Not the Meteor Wars! Oh, fuck! Oh my god. No, 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 no! Please. Please, let there be sugar. Let there be sugar. Let this be sugar and not a mineral deposit. It's a mineral deposit, fuck! Just one more sugar. Just one more sugar deposit, please! One more heal! Or a level up. I'm nowhere near a fucking level up. Oh god. Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Oh god. Oh god, the horde's coming in. I got hit by a rock. Oh! Was that both of them? Wait, was that both of them? I gotta dig out. Oh god, the whole horde's in between me and my way out, though. Ooh, roly-poly, okay. Okay, alright. Alright, we can slip through. We can slip through. We can make it. We can make it! Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, status effect build. That's 2! That is 2 of the Hazard 5s knocked out. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Which means... only one left. Equip 4 cold weapons. There is one way to get 4 cold weapons. Only one. Go scout. You start with either Deep Core or Zukov. We're gonna go Deep Core. It's the only class. Okay. Start with the Deep Core. You have to grab one and get the overclock for both. Okay, so I have to get both. Grenades and drone. God, you have to go off the Zukov. That's rough. That is a little rough, I'll be honest. But let's go. We've got this. First try, 4 freeze weapons, and a victory royale. #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Just took out Tomato Town. Yeah, it's not a great combo. I'll be honest, of all the frost weapons, though, the deep core's gotta be, like, top three frost weapons. Because it does target the nearest enemy, so it's always stun locking your most immediate threat, essentially. It's a really good weapon to get frost going on.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Ah! Right, purple voice. That's gonna be a problem. Oh, that was close. At least this does give me some dodge, but... Oh, shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, so we need frost, so we need the Zukov. We can do the drones earlier. Do frost drones get the hunter-killer overclock? Because if we can get the frost drones actually hunting targets, I think that's good. But I'm a little concerned because I think the frost drones might be the only drone that doesn't get the hunter-killer upgrade. But I'm not 100% on that.
I feel amazing. Now it's my favorite color.
They do? That's at 6 or 12. Yeah, I know it's one of the earlier ones. I just don't. I wasn't sure because I feel like I've gotten the frost drones a lot and I very rarely get the hunter-killer upgrade offered for them. Fuck.
Do it.
Why'd I go in the middle? Because I wanted to mine up for the fucking supplies.
Bingo.
Alright, let's go. Fuck, didn't get offered frost. Because I do think Hunter-Killer Frost is actually another really good frost weapon. When they're just normal drones like this, they're pretty trash. They are pretty fucking trash. We can do reload speed. Reload speed works.
This one looks best. This works. Hell yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Dial it in. I feel amazing. This war's got hops. Hell yes.
Alright, let's get into the healing. Fuck.
They pay for it.
Ah, damn, we got bosses. We do got bosses.
It's calling to me.
Objective completed.
I feel like I've gotten a lot of damage upgrades, but the deep core is still struggling to deal damage. Is that a magnet? Oh, I gotta get that. Level 1 magnet is real important.
Gonna paint my nails to match it.
Careful, they're going
Oh, it's not high base. The piercing really helps. Okay.
Pay for it.
Like, we're definitely dealing damage with it, but yeah, it's not... God, so we have to do grenades, Stuke up. Oh, that's just a really low damage build now that I'm thinking about it. Again, I think our damage spikes if we can get the right overclock for the drones. That's one. Okay, we need the grenade. Alright. We got offered all the potential... No, I still need Stukov. Fuck. I don't know why I thought I already had Stukov. Because I think of it as a starting weapon. Hmm.
Do it.
Okay, we gotta keep the boss as the closest enemy.
and see
Yeah, I imagine I re-rolled it, because all I was looking for was the grenade. Alright, we got through him at least. We survived. We even got a magnet this round, so we're doing, I think, pretty solid for levels. We do have 3 of them, at least. Now, we don't have the Stukov, which could be a problem, because we need to get the overclocks to get it to Frost as well.
Now it's my favorite color.
Extra drone. Drones explode. Frost explosion sounds good. Does disposable tech preclude the hunter-killer upgrade? I don't remember. I don't know how any of that works, but part of me thinks it might prevent that one from becoming an option. It only has 4 options. You will be offered it. So I just low-rolled the one I wanted. Got it. Understood. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, cool. Cool. So, at least then we know we could kind of try to force it if we want.
Let's get out of here.
Well, if it has 4, can't it offer me not the hunter-killer and the extra drone, right? Whatever one I wasn't offered then, and the one I was offered but didn't take then? Okay, no, the frost bombs are good though. Look at that. Okay, we got that's some actual fucking damage right there. Alright, I'm happy with the explosions. So what's the other option? Is it the mining drones? I bet it's the mining drones.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
So I need to find flowers. Flowers is our quest. Fucking trees! God damn! Oh, I'm almost fucking dead. Those trees really blocked me in, didn't they? Alright, let's hit the bouncy castle. Woo! Oh, fuck. Ooh, I'm starting to get a little hemmed in here. And we're trying to loop around those trees over there, I think. Or go, yeah, we're gonna go for the flower. Really? I wasn't next to him. That didn't look like melee range where he got me.
Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land. Clear it out, miner.
Gotta get to one of the fucking healing rocks for a second. Especially because they're better the lower health you are, right?
Yeah, probably. Let's get it.
Oh, purple guy. Fuck. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we're gonna, yeah, grab for health and run. Grab and run. Grab and run. Whoa. Oh, we even got a magnet. That is fucking solid. Hell yeah. Hey! Yeah, let's take the paint job. Cold! Alright, we're offered. So we just need to keep our eye out for the Stukov. Yeah, I'm healing 4 right now, so that's pretty solid. I just gotta keep my eyes out for the purple boys. Okay, I forgot Frost does like the best with kill boxes. Because you can just sort of perma-stun bitches as they're like creeping in towards you. Alright, pop their own box, we gotta move. Whoop. Bad purple. Cool. Let's top up on health a little bit. Flower free XP. Fuck it. Guess I'm gonna bed and download it. You enjoying the watch? Well, if you want to get this game, remember to use code TARDIGRADE. Remember to use code RETARDIGRADE in the store. This offers you no discount and only earns me $1. Someone made a mug cake and it tastes like bread. Hey, Queenie, I've got great news about what cake is made out of. Congrats on making your mug cake, though. Does your cake happen to taste like bread, but with sugar in it? All the achievements don't unlock until September, right? Oh, right. I need to actually work on trying to focus the boss guys down. God damn. Yeah, I have not been doing, like, any horde killing.
Watch it. The threat level is increasing.
Let's show them some pain.
I might be fucked here. I might be fucked with the 4 cryo weapons, I'll be honest. I'm amazed. Like, there is, like, no flavor, and it breaks like a loaf of bread would. Once again, Queenie, I've got some amazing news about what cake is made of.
Watch it. The threat level is increasing.
How much sugar did you... Queenie, tell me, for this cake you made, how much sugar did you use?
Gotta move it, Miner. The bug
Because we're gonna get Queenie saying she's on a diet, she didn't use any sugar. Why? No! Wait! Queenie! I used 0 sugar! Queenie, you made bread! Queenie, do you know what cake without sugar is? It's bread! You made bread in a cup, girl! If you have no sugar at all, you just made bread! Or maybe pudding? I was joking when I said that. Alright, so you said the Zukov? Wait, the 4 direction Zukov? I'm gonna wait before I click on this one. Is this right? Yep. I thought it was the shoot behind you gun, but I'm down for that. No, the shoot behind you's the driller. Right, yeah, the scout's the 4 directions one. Okay, I remember. I confuse all of the pistols constantly. Because I am bad at this game.
That's enough out of you, beautiful.
I kind of wish blowing up the crystals did a little bit of damage to the enemy.
Dial it in.
Maybe I should focus the grenades. The grenades, I think, are actually being, like, my biggest, like, focus damage option.
clock's ticking, Miner.
The clock's ticking, Miner. Yeah, I know, my guy, but the bosses are hiding behind the minions.
The bugs are getting worse.
Ah. No, not the purples.
The threat level just went up.
This one makes me want to be a better dwarf.
God, I need some kind of opening to actually let the bosses be the closest enemies, but the swarm is... I think I lost. I think the swarm got too dense for me to be able to focus damage onto bosses. Yeah, because you see how constantly its other bugs are closer to me?
Your presence, Miner. Get the lead out. There are too many to count. Get it done, Miner.
Come on. Come on, deep core. Alright.
Objective completed, Miner.
Oh, fuck.
Drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Okay, I might be able to loop them. I might not, though. This might be over. Oh, fuck! The timing of that next swarm. Yeah. Yeah, that's that. Alright. But we did have, actually, a really good series of runs today. We knocked out every map on 5 except 1. Victory. 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 Last one remaining. Wait, didn't I have 4? Oh, no, we never got the Zukov upgraded. Oh, well. But I think with 2 victories and 1 round remaining for us, I think that's a good enough place for me to call it for today. Thank you, each and every one of you, for coming and hanging out today. Today felt good. Today felt like a solid fucking stream, y'all. Some days I feel like Wednesdays are like lower energy for me, but today felt really fucking good. Well then, I hope you all had fun. I hope to see you all again just as soon as possible. Have a good rest of your weeks. Go make some good fucking weekend plans. And hope to see you all again just as soon as possible. Before we head out, who to raid? None of my usual raids are live. I have a couple people I could send y'all off to. But with none of my usuals, if any of you have someone you'd really like me to raid you guys to, let me know. I'll give you guys a minute to throw that out. If not, I still have a couple of good options for us to go say hi to. Oh man, Eric's laughing. Oh, Clifford. I may have overcooked it as well, because I have fear of undercooked flour. Uncooked flour. Why are you afraid of all the things to be undercooked? Flour isn't gonna kill you. The eggs will kill you from being undercooked. God damn it. Later. I have a post. I have to post the 3D print. Hey, dude, yeah, throw it in the art. Fucking Discord channel. Hell yeah. Thanks for streaming, Eric. Anytime, Nez. Hero? Wait, is Hero live? I follow Hero. Hero should be on the list if he's live. Hero Bogger's not showing up as live for me. Oh yeah, I see him. Yeah, I'll send you guys to Hero. I didn't even know it was fucking live. God damn. Fuck you, Twitch. Alright, y'all. We're gonna go hang out with everybody's favorite parasitic little critter as he's playing Magic the Gathering. Fuck yeah, my dude. Brett, Junie is on his stream. Okay. Now I'm sending you guys off to Hero Bogger, okay? So that is our raid target. Here is our raid message. I should just make a command for raid, shouldn't I? I'll work on that. Here's our raid message. I hope you all have a good fucking rest of your goddamn weeks. I'll see you all as soon as possible. And remember, I love you all. So let's get ready to raid. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go, girls.